Hello, folks. We are back on Monday evening for our regular Pokemon adventure, Harmony Road. And in fact, tonight is a very special night, one I am both very excited about and a little sad for, because this is the grand finale of Season 1 of Harmony Road. It's been a long time in the making, despite the brevity of our little pilot adventure here. But it has been such a fun time. I'm gonna try to save all of this and more gushing towards the end of the show, as to not keep us from getting started, because we are already a little behind. But I just wanted to start the stream off just by saying thank you to our viewers who are here and who have been with us throughout the season. And thank you so much, Rayne, Melissa, Siobhan. Thank you so much for joining us. I've had an absolute blast playing with all of you. And I'm real excited to finish this out. So, without further ado, there may be some announcements to come, but we'll move those to the back. Let's just say hello and get this show started. So, it's easy for me. Hello, folks, I'm Jack. If you've been here before, well, you're already here. You know where I am. We have this show, though this is the season finale, and actually this Thursday, we have another season finale of At Its Core, our Substratum Protocol game. That's all for me. I will be reprising my role this one last time, at least for now, as Hevard Hart, our PokeParanatural Investigator character.
PI.
With, PokePI. With my Abra, my Absol, and my newest addition, a little Rotom. Alright, let's throw it over to our two other players here. Siobhan.
Hi, I'm Siobhan. I'm Dr. Bubbles PhD on Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. You can find me at Linktree/Dr. Bubbles PhD. Wow, what a concept. And I'll be playing Kimi, Greene, our resident, who is a nurse in training, doctor in training, but who's having her canon event of the grad school mental breakdown.
It looks like you're wearing scrubs, which feels very appropriate.
Scrubs! Why have I not worn them all season? I have an entire thing of PPE in this closet over here. I'm putting some on break.
That leaves you, Eris. Hello.
Hi, I'm Melissa, or Honeybee. I'm playing Eris, your resident Chaos Gremlin.
The chaos does ensue. Where can we find you, Eris?
Honeybee can Linktree/Honeybee can read, or Honeybee Girl 122 on most places online.
Sounds good. And I am, of course, Rayne Grimm, your fabulous Fennec host. I have my own YouTube channel called Fennec Fables. I am in partnership with Starmetal Productions to be the GM for this production. Thank God, because if I tried to handle this, I think I would have burned out during episode 2. On that note, I am far too excited to prattle on. We're going to be jumping straight into the episode. Last we left off, you guys had just had your little introduction to Team Gear and their upper echelon of admin structure with Team Gear admin Khan, as he basically borrowed some Pokemon and was trying to steal something and got away with it. Not quite cleanly, though. Very much thanks to Eris absolutely laying into him with some stuff there. And then, of course, Hevard had to get him with some good verbal jousting of, really, you're leaving on a balloon? It doesn't even have your logo. That's lame.
Just lazy branding.
Hevard knows how to do good branding.
And with that, we had some revelations. Hevard, using his own special psychic abilities, was able to discern not only Khan's psychic residue, as we have discovered he is in some ways a psychic himself, but also the residue of the item that they stole. Which, what again was it doing, Hevard?
It seemed to be drawing in the life-giving energies, nutrients of the area, drawing that in through the forest, and I guess accumulating in this sort of grandfather tree.
Very much so. It almost like it was just a black hole kind of thing. And then in addition to that, Honey, by Honey I mean Eris, having her own, yeah, I'm a millennial. I'm just like here doing stuff. Like, this is totally just normal. And discovering exactly what those weird bits of tech were. What was it again, Honey? Do you happen to remember?
Your standard issue neuroelectrical harness that taps into the body's electrical energy and overclocks.
Just standard. I love the idea of Honey has been like nothing but a wild child this entire time. And she's like, oh yeah, just pulling her suspenders. And it's like, this is just your standard bit of gear right here. You can see the interconnections right here. They definitely got this on alternating current. Just
it just reminds me of my favorite King of the Hill joke of, there's your problem, it's a Ford. I can see Honey having that. The best. Anyways.
And at the tail end of that, our resident Pokemon Ranger decided that this was a little bit much for them, so they're just going to take all the passed out Pokemon and head back to town to try to return them home. But you guys have your own problem now. It seems that the clock that you had thought was going to give you a week has now been expedited, as Khan is like, I'll see you guys at the tower. Basically knowing that he knows that you guys know and is making a break for it. What would you guys like to do next?
Ooh.
Well, you can't fight crime on an empty stomach. So, and I'm going to hand out some snacks. We have Absol out, so if you could let me know which of my snacks Absol would like the best.
Oh, let's see. Ronnie
On
here
Axel's character sheet,
is adamant. Has the adamant nature.
On his character sheet, if you look underneath where its name is, it'll say likes and dislikes for sweet. It'll say like a type of food that it likes and a type that it dislikes.
It enjoys spicy food, but dislikes dry food.
Alright. Ronnie is gonna get, I believe it's a spicy burrito. I'm not even joking.
Spicy burrito. I think it's called like a spicy wrap.
Spicy wrap, excuse me. It's most certainly.
It's just a burrito.
It's just a
burrito. It's got jalapenos.
I was gonna say, it could be a kimchi burrito. I like a sushi burrito. Anyway, so Ronnie's gonna get a burrito. She can hold on to that.
So she eats that now, and she can turn that in later.
Yep. So you're gonna get a little digestive boost, and I can only have one of those up at a time. Is that correct?
Each Pokemon can only have one up at a time.
All right. Are we having Whismer out or Toxel?
Toxel, whose name is Squiggles. Squiggles likes sweet, dislikes bitter, which is very fitting considering it ate half of a bucket of
candy.
Food crime. All right.
Crime you did with candy. Oh my God.
So Toxel, my arch nemesis, is going to have sweet confection, and we've got my new Brione, who's just the absolute best. Thank you so much, Brione. We are going to have Crush, who has a calm nature, loves bitter, is gonna get a little bitter snacky poo too. The bitter treat. So we all can get a little bonus, and hold on to that, because everyone, you can't fight crime on an empty stomach. Let's go.
What is the bonus?
So you are going to get a digestive bonus that is for the sweet confection. You get a +4 to your accuracy. And for Ronnie, who likes the spicy, you get a +10 additional damage.
That's big.
So that's the one that they turn in, correct? They turn in that bonus and get that bonus. Yep. So when you want to use that, you turn it in and you get that as a bonus.
And then Crush, my lovely little seal friend, is going to get a +10 damage reduction.
That is very helpful.
So,
And for my two colleague trainers here, and anybody else who is playing the game, on the character sheet on your Pokemon page, it's line 15, columns B and C, where you can play.
It lets you turn in a digestion buff, yeah.
excellent. Line 15, column C.
Underneath where it says item description, there'll be a thing that says digestion food. It lets you put it in there so you know what it does.
Oh.
It also
Wow.
tells you if you match the thing, it gives you a bonus.
Heck, yes. Love this
And
game.
whoever designed the sheet, I have to believe sold their soul to the devil. Like, oh my god. It's so good.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Kimi. I think a quick meal is in order. I'm gonna pull out a little bandage wrap from my pouch somewhere and start bandaging up my hand where I drove that nail through.
Did you want to heal him before you get into a fight? Because you
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just your hands.
I mean, if you insist, but I did pick up some surprisingly restorative soda pops.
I literally cannot keep myself from singing. I'm trying so hard.
I'll be your idol.
So with my medic training, of course, this is not in combat, but I'm going to just say,
Yep.
you get properly bandaged, and you get a little bit of healing from your super soda.
Oh,
Hell
very
yeah.
nice.
Alrighty. How much does that heal them up for?
Let me find my page again. Here's something.
You have so many fun toys.
I do. Of course, I had to do something that is. It's a. Of course, I can say there. Super Soda Pop just says Super Soda Pop on that page.
If you go to your medical items and type it in, it will pop up.
Thank you. Once again, whoever made this sheet is a
Oh,
goat.
it's not under the medical thing, so it's probably under Pokemon items. 1 second.
Let's see. Super. It might not be under medical items. It
It's
might be
under
under
subs.
key items.
Super Soda Pop heals 30 HP.
It's under food stuff. That's why. Yep, 30 HP.
There you go. And your. Oh, I didn't even see the food stuff.
Much appreciated.
Perfect.
While they're doing that, honey, what are you doing? Or Eris, jeez.
I don't know. Maybe giving Squiggles a pep talk. Like, okay, we're gonna go fight this thing. Everything's gonna be fine. You have your sweet confection, which in my mind is just a Twinkie.
They're doing that baby thing where like half the food isn't even getting in their mouth.
They're just drooling.
They're saving that for later.
Everything's
I've
fine.
had many a child fight me on the food on their face, and I had a child tell me I was saving that.
Yep.
And like you give them a little pep talk. Is this you applying that buff?
Oh, wait, I could do that.
Typically, those will not leave from one scene to another, but I will allow it in this instance just because you have not gotten to use this. Do you want to tell the folks at home what you have for your cheerleader ability?
Cheerleader ability. What can I do?
It should be on the thing that says extras. So you can give cheered, excited, and motivated.
Yes.
I think excited would be the best one for you right now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. We could excited cheer, which is can give a condition, excited condition, so when hit by a damaging attack, gain +5 damage reduction
That is correct.
against that attack. Let's do that
Basically,
for Squiggles.
They're doing that thing with the Twinkie where they suck out all the stuffing first and then they eat the Twinkie part.
Perfect. And then it's just drooling, like
Yeah.
leaking toxel goo.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think everybody's had a chance to do their little buffs and bits. I'm assuming you guys are making a beeline straight for the tower at this point, correct?
I think we are en route. Let's go.
Best call.
Is there any things that you guys are trying to plan or dictate before you get there, strategy-wise? Because you have seen the tower once before, have you not? Or actually, no, wait, I don't think you guys have even been there yet, have you?
I don't think we have.
No.
We thought we had a week.
That's right. You didn't go there to investigate yet. So in that case, you guys are kind of going in blind. In this case, I get to describe it as you guys approach. You guys are kind of partially following the balloon. You can see it off in the distance, just slightly ahead of you, as he's trying to ride the wind. So he's got maybe like 2 or 3 minutes ahead of you, barely. And as you get closer, you're going to see what looks to be, in many ways, very similar to a radio tower. A very large, monolithic structure. Looks to be roughly 2 to 3-ish stories tall. It's on a hill, so it didn't need to be much taller than that to bask the radio signal across. And it looks just a fenced-in area with a very red, tall radio tower. It has a couple dishes on the top. Though, as you get closer, you see Khan drop off his balloon, and like the balloon deflates and like falls to the ground as he gets on the tower. And you see him like take something and like plunge it into the top, and then start running down the sides of the thing, not using the stairs, just straight down the side of the tower.
He must also have metal boots.
He apparently also has metal boots. In that case, we probably will jump to the roll 20, if you do not mind, my good sir, Hevard Hart. You guys will be getting there roughly about 2 minutes after he got there.
Well, if we're jumping to the roll 20 map, I believe it is time for our battle music.
Do we have battle music?
No, we have to do it ourselves.
Oh. We got all excited there for a second.
I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying doing the battle music myself.
Honestly, I don't mind doing the battle music. As somebody who keeps getting YouTube trying to copyright strike his videos off of music that I have the right to use, it's very appropriate.
I mean, we have battle background music that I should make sure I have on, but not the Pokemon copyrighted transition stuff.
Yeah, that's we're not doing that. They will come and get us hard. With that, you guys are coming up the side of the hill at a brisk clip, I imagine. And as you approach, you are going to, no check needed on this information, clearly see Khan like rushing into the building at the bottom of the thing. Is there anything you guys want to do as you're approaching before we start initiative here?
Can I ensure that my metal boots are on nice and tight?
You give those that nice little heel click check. Those boots are on nice and sturdy. You have figured out how to make them turn on and off as well. It's kind of like a thing with your toe where you just kind of have to turn it on and off.
Excellent. Knowing how to use it is very important.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you hadn't asked, I might have been like, have you tested it at all? Alrighty. We're going to be keeping this one slightly loosey-goosey. Is there anybody else doing anything as you approach here? As I move character sheets around. Anything that you're trying to pull off over there, Hevard or Kimi?
I am going to go ahead and have a couple of my restorative patches from my one of my healing items, which I believe I have a couple of potions. So I'm going to go ahead and have just 3 patches ready.
All right. I believe those patches are an extended action, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the extended action takes a little bit longer than a few minutes.
So, okay.
But your soda pops are an action, just so you know.
Okay. Well, then I have 2 more of those.
There you go. So. Just make it you know. And how about you, Hevard? Are you doing anything as you're like running up and getting ready for this to start throwing down?
I'm just going to see if Ronnie has any vaguely precognitive premonitions to share.
Ronnie, do you sense anything? And then Ronnie goes, I'm trying to remember, Ronnie is female, correct?
Yes. Short
Sir.
Veronica.
We must be careful of the mushroom patch. Don't stomp on the mushrooms.
Interesting.
And with that, we are going to enter initiative. So if I could just have you guys quickly tell me your speed and the speed of your Pokemon. So I'm going to start with the people. Hevard, Kimi, and Eris.
Eris' speed is 11.
11. Alright, Eris' speed is 11?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Kimmy's speed is 5.
I keep forgetting that Kimi is very slow.
Mm-hmm.
I have speed
She's
10.
got a flag.
You said speed 5 or 10 for Hevard?
10.
Yeah, 10 for Hevard. Alrighty. And then your Pokemon. Go ahead and tell me, starting in that same order, Hevard, you have your Ronnie out, correct? R-O-N-I?
Yes.
And their speed is?
15.
15. Alrighty. On that note, we then have Squiggles, I believe, correct?
Yeah, Squiggle's speed is 20.
Jesus, that's a fast baby.
Yeah.
And then we have Crush the Brion, if I remember correctly.
Yep, Bert Crush is sitting at a 7. We're both just lagging. Just a gentle walk. A brisk walk.
A brisk walk. They're doing their best. Alrighty. And then that means that you guys are actually going to have a little bit of a speed initiative break here for you guys. Alright. At the top of the round, we are actually going to have a little bit of an upset here. 1 second. This is on me. We had a little bit of a heart. We were doing a little bit of a suff. Top of the round is Squiggles with a blistering 20.
Yay.
What is Squiggles gonna do?
Squiggles has like sticky feet and can climb the fence, right?
I believe so. Let me go check what their thing is. Toxel. Toxel does not
I
have
don't
a
think
climb.
it says.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
skip they can climb it rather easy on this one. We're not gonna fight on this one. Are you gonna have them try to climb up the thing?
I'm thinking. Is there an option for climb anywhere?
Climbing. They have
Yeah,
a overland speed
overland
of 4.
sky swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to just throw them, I'll also allow you to use your turn to throw them over the fence, if that's what you'd like to do.
I was considering waiting until my turn and then walking over the fence with the magnetic boots.
Is that what you wanted to do?
I think so. Could I like hold an action? to-
So the way it works is you can lower something's initiative down, but you cannot hold it. Did you want to lower their initiative down?
Okay. So just make their turn the same as mine? for this
Sure,
round?
I can do that for you. So 1 second. If we
Okay.
wanted to lower that initiative to 11, they would basically go after you. So that is now,
Okay.
their initiative is now lower if that's what you're doing.
Okay, would that be for the whole combat, or would that just be
That's
for
for the whole combat, yeah.
Okay. I guess that's fine, because then I'll do
Cool.
my fun stuff. Yeah.
In that case,
So,
next up...
so Rayne, to interject
Yes.
real quick, I know those watching along, as well as ourselves, can see the battle map. Might you give us a little theater of the mind, paint a picture of what we are seeing here in this scene?
Oh, I apologize. That is on me. I got so excited for you guys to get there.
Yep.
You approach this bright red tower. The evening is starting to come. You are now reaching the twilight hours. You can see off into the mountains and the forest that little bit of blackness as the stars begin to shine just a bit more as the sun sets. You see what looks to be a rather, well-searched and reopened tower. As you guys know that they had actually done a little bit of searching on this place after the initial event, only was it 2 days ago, if I remember correctly, properly timeline is a little bit hard on this one. And it looks like people are gone back to work. You see various bits of like security tape still kind of stuck onto fences, lunch boxes laying about. You can see a couple seahorses or sawhorses have been like made into a table, and it looks like this place has been searched. You can see several boot prints all around, but it's kind of gotten back to same as done, because that's what happens when you have a city depending on these things. They just kind of get put back into work. Inside the building, whose door is still open since he did not have to go through the front gate, you can clearly hear somebody going, fuck, shit. Wait, I'm not allowed to cuss. Dang it. No. Dang it. Frig it. Frat. And just like the sound of like machines like getting banged into and crushed and crashing. And that is what is happening inside the building there. At the same time, as you guys are approaching, since you did forego your turn, I'm going to count that as your turn. You now hear what sounds like the sound of like a big and alarm sound of just, I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to scream into my mic, but what sounds like a Pokemon making a cry, but you do not see a Pokemon. Just a very large actually, you forewent your turn, correct? So that means that their thing...
Oh, I moved.
You went them down, yes. So on that note, it is then Ronnie's turn.
Okay, so what's the situation with this fence here? There's a fence and there's a gate. We're in front of a
There's
gate.
a fence and a gate, yes. The gate looks like it has a lock on it, but it shouldn't be too hard to break if you did try to do so.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Because I assume we can't see much further
Inside
into
the building.
facility. Yeah.
Not quite.
Well, Ronnie is kind of the powerhouse, at least of my team, so yeah, I think she's just gonna go up and try to break through that gate. Would you like
You got
an attack, or is this more of a skill check?
This would be your choice, either an attack roll or combat. If it's a skill check, the DC would be 15. If it's an attack, it's going to be a damage threshold.
Okay. So I could just use the combat skill for general,
That's
like...
correct. Yep, so
I
you'd roll,
think
you just try to beat 15.
she'll run up, sort of kick flip off of the gate itself, and then do like a horse style back kick at it.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. That is 4d6.
That is a chunky number.
Yeah. 13.
Righty, do you have a bonus from the thing still?
From what thing still?
Didn't she get a bonus from the wrap that she just had? I'm trying to remember. What is the bonus for that?
That's an additional 10 damage.
If you want to spend that now, I'll make that work here.
Is that a one-time thing, or is it for the whole combat?
It's spent.
Okay, well then I'm not going to waste it kicking a door.
Well, because you're under the DC to break the door with the combat roll. That's why I was saying.
Oh, okay. Huh.
It was 15 to break down the door.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess we got to get in, so sure. Yeah, I can spend that.
All right, so that's spent, and it just it wasn't quite going. Then just use that little extra strength from that wrap to pop the door open. So this entryway now is completely busted open, as Ronnie has done so. Next up in the initiative, after that little alarm,
Could she move in further? Spend the rest of her movement.
So the way it typically works is you do your movement and then an attack, but I'm going to let this go for this moment, so go ahead if they had any more movement left.
However the game works, I wasn't sure if this followed the same D&D move, attack move sort of situation.
Typically, the way this one works is you have a movement and then you stop if you attack. That's the end of your movement.
Gotcha. Well, she decided to be extra and kick flip off the door, and that takes time.
That does take time.
But I will just move her right up to the gate then.
You got it. Next up is Squiggles, who is going... Eris, you wanted to go first, actually, correct? My apologies.
Yes. That's
You
okay.
both set the same one and it puts you above. So there you go. Eris, you are next. The door is open. Ronnie has opened your path. Oop, that
Oh,
is
well,
not
I don't
open.
need the metal boots.
You might in a minute here.
Alright. What?
You might in a minute here.
That's fair. Alright, I'm going to... Can I carry Squiggles? I know there's not really like a
it's
mechanic
totally...
for that.
They are small enough for you to carry. I'm not going to make this difficult on you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm envisioning I have 4 movement. So
You have 4 movement?
2, 3, 4. Yes.
I could have swore you had more movement than that.
Uh,
Your overland is 5.
is it? Oh.
Yes.
Am I looking at Squiggles and Squiggles has 4 overland?
That is correct.
That is probably where... Okay.
I'm like, wait a second, that's low.
Alright, so I get 1 more square. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm taking Squiggles with me.
You can now see him coming toward the door, like he's making a break to get out.
Okay.
Because you're now in line of sight to see him coming out that door.
Okay. So I did my movement. Can my, like, action be to throw Squiggles? How far can I throw this baby?
What is the range of your weapon? I think it's 12, right?
4 to 12, yeah.
No, your character has a throw range. Why am I asking this question? Your throw range is 6. So I would say that, given the fact that this is a small Pokemon, that is fair enough to give you the full 6.
Okay.
Because Toxel's only about yay-ish big. I'm going to say that that's a fair amount for you to throw 6.
Okay, so I'm trying to, like, envision, like, how it works with, like, some diagonal, but not all the diagonal.
You would put him roughly 2 in front of him.
Like here-ish?
To the right? Yes. Either there or the square to the right.
Oh, really? That close?
With the diagonals, yes.
Incredible. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Excellent. Now it's Squiggles' turn.
Squiggles' turn, indeed. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to narrate this. You thought you were going to run up the thing, and all of a sudden the door is done, and there's like a little part of you is like, oh, I was going to run over the thing, but this works out better. And then you get up there, and he's like, Toxel, go! And you just chuck a baby. And this guy is like about to leave this door. He's like, okay, I'm going to get away. Oh my god, a baby!
I love that we're not throwing the Pokeball. We are literally yeeting the
Just
actual
the baby.
Pokemon.
Just throwing the baby.
Instructions unclear through the Pokemon.
Pokeball.
This is quick.
Who needs them?
And so it is now Squiggles' turn.
Excellent. Alright. So let's see. What can I do? Oh, great. So within range of 4 squares, which this guy is, and 1 target, we can use poison or toxic, which causes poison.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna toxic stall my people again, aren't you?
Well, I'm not close enough to nuzzle yet and paralyze them, so poison it is. Or toxic.
Go for it.
It is. The target is badly poisoned. If the user is a poison type, toxic cannot miss.
I can't believe
He's
you're making me have
poisoned.
to... You know, you're making me have to use something I didn't want to use yet. Oh my god.
Is this a legendary resistance or something?
No, it's a piece of equipment because they've been watching you after the thing that happened last time. So you go to do this, and he's like, oh shoot. And you literally see him pull up one of his gloved hands, and it siphons it all in. And then his armor breaks. So he has to use up his one thing. He had a thing that would suck up a volatile status condition. And you made him have to use it on Toxic, but that was worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
To become, he had one use of this, and it was called Volatile Status Absorber. They've got a bunch of sci-fi gear. Starmetal Productions is not going to advise or condone on the throwing of babies. I just saw the comment.
I have to make sure our position is clear on this topic.
I think the position is very clear that if you're within range 6, you can throw a baby.
No, anything Eris does is not approved by Starmetal Productions. Is not endorsed by Starmetal Productions.
So he is able to avoid that, but it did cost him. Oh my god!
And I'll get him next time.
I'll get him next time, you say. Next up, is there anything else that they wanted to do? Do they have any swift action things that they wanted to pull?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they have any swift action things. Okay, next up in the initiative is, I believe, him. Oh no, it's your turn, Eris. Oh wait, no, it's Hevard's turn, actually. It's technically a speed tie, but I tend to defer to players.
Okay. Well,
You and him are going on the same initiative, and I tend to defer to players on this one.
okay. Well, I think I will actually hold off on that for a second. Let's see. This is Hevard specifically, so I'm going to... He doesn't have any Pokemon out at the moment, it's just him running down a wall.
So technically you did hear the sound of a Pokemon, you just can't see it.
Okay. If that's
You
the
heard
case...
something making a sound when you approached, you just haven't found where it is yet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, do you have your telepath ability on, or do you have to spend something to do that?
Let's see. Let me plug that into capabilities. Telepath.
Well, I think you have to spend a thing for your character to turn it on. That's what I was trying to remember.
Okay. That's one of my APs.
I believe so. I just don't remember. It's under your features. I believe telepath is a swift action.
It's under my features.
Yes. I do not have your character sheet up at the moment.
It's a swift action.
There you go. So swift
Okay.
action, if you wanted to do that, you could turn it on. And I would let you use that to discern where his Pokemon is.
Yeah. I'll do that.
So I believe that lets you free action kind of search minds. You are... what's the range on that?
X meters, where X is focus double. And my focus is
Your
5,
focus?
so 10 meters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are within range to sense it. You're currently getting... As soon as they get close, I'm gonna blast them. And it is directly near where he is currently standing. It's not where he is standing, but it is very close.
Well, where is that? Could you ping that on the map? There it is. Okay.
I on this one, I'm gonna reveal it now since you kind of like sussed it out. I cannot do the thing I need to do in a second, but you do sense that there is, in fact, hopefully that moved, a little tiny fungus hiding on the very side of the building that had shrunk itself down, and it was just waiting, and that it was the alert. Basically, he used it as an alarm.
So that's what Ronnie was on about. Thank you, Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. What is my movement now? Overland, where is that? These sheets are fantastic, but sometimes my eyes just go cross-eyed because there's so much information.
I do color code mine when
4.
possible.
Yes. Okay. Well, I only have 4 spaces, so I can't get far. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm up
I
here.
could have swore your speed was higher than that.
No. I mean, Ronnie can boogie, but Hev just kind of secret agent strides. He's never really in a hurry.
Agent strides. I do like that.
Yeah, but I assume I have a line of sight on our 2 baddies here.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a swift action, so that I can also do like a...
You still have overland, and don't forget you can dash as an action as well. That gives you additional half movement.
Right. Is that something I really need to do? What is my range on this? Yeah, that's range 6. Probably gonna need some extra movement there. Let's see. Yes.
It'll give you an additional 2 squares.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I was back here too.
So currently you've at least sussed out where the thing is, and you can also shout out, "There's a thing right there," so they're not getting surprised by this.
Right.
Because you get a surprise attack.
And on movement, we can move through each other, right?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a bit more of a circuitous route here. How do I show that? I think there's a button for that, but I don't know what it is. And it doesn't seem to be working, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I just move up here.
There you go. You're good. That is your movement. It is now his movement, or his initiative. Khan is just like, what is it with you and the poisoning lady? As he shouts at the child. He is going to use his standard action to throw out a Pokemon. 1 second, I had the wrong thing. Directly in front of him, because he doesn't want this thing to shoot at him again. He is going to use his standard action to... let me make sure I make this revealed. Change layer. Tokens. As he tosses out a Breloom. I wonder if you guys have noticed the theme yet. Since it has not had a Pokemon turn yet, this Pokemon does get to go in a second, but he's going to finish by going, I'm so done with all of you. Hevard, we can talk later, but you, I'm out. And he's going to try to book it. So he is going to use his speed and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And then that is his turn done. The Breloom gets to go now. The Breloom locks eyes with your Toxel.
That's fine.
He's going, Goomba, kick its ass! And it is going to try to hit you with a power-up punch. What is your physical evasion? Physical or speed, your choice?
4 for speed.
4? Alrighty. I rolled a 3 on the die.
That's fine.
No,
I was
no,
kind of hoping I'd get hit with a melee move. No, I know. I was kind of hoping I'd get hit with a melee move because that procs poison point, which would make the attacking foe poisoned.
No. But yep, so it goes to wallop you with a punch, and the baby is just like, I am one with the Twinkie, and just kind of like leans backwards.
And I didn't even use that. The Twinkie is +4 to accuracy when we get
I get it. It's just me narrating why the miss happened.
Yep.
And that is the end of the Breloom's turn. Next up in the initiative, we have Crush, the Brion.
I am trying to figure out how far this goes. Give me just a moment.
How far what goes?
Disarming voice.
Ooh, I don't have it. You didn't update the character sheet I have at the moment, so I don't see Brion.
It says DB4, damage roll 1d8 plus 6 plus 18, at will, burst 1. Is that one space?
Burst 1 means 1 square around it entirely.
Okay. So we are going to have to do some...
So I think that says burst is going to be the range of where the Pokemon is, out 1 square.
And okay,
again, if it's 2, and again, if it's 3.
That was the thing I was trying to decipher.
No worries.
So... let's see. Brion was hurt in the last fight.
If you wanted to have spent a thing, you could have done that on the way here. I'm not going to penalize you.
Well, I was having a thought, because I really don't like this.
You really don't like this guy?
Mm-hmm. So, talk to me about calling back and sending out.
So to send out a Pokemon is a standard action. To swap and release a Pokemon is a standard and your shift action.
Okay. I'm going to have Brion. I'm going to have Crush. At least for this. Do a... let's see what I got. That's got a little bit of distance. Oh, I don't have anything that has distance, and Crush is slow.
You have not had the chance to tutor them on overland speed movement yet.
And I am very far away from everything that I need to do.
All over the fence.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I don't like this guy. And when I don't like somebody, you know who else doesn't like somebody?
Oh no!
So I would like.
I'm going into this like I'm safe, and then you said, "Oh, somebody doesn't like this."
So I would like to let Crush have a rest, and I would like to send out the best girl Bubbles.
Oh no, I am concerned.
So that would be.
All right.
That would be.
To switch a Pokemon, it's a standard action. Either to be fair, don't forget it could be yours or your Pokemon's standard action. It is Crush's turn, correct?
Okay, yeah. So Crush can come
Can
back.
return themselves as a standard action,
Crush into the little Pokeball.
which means on your
And-
turn you can freely toss out a thing and it doesn't take up extra stuff for you.
Mm-hmm. And then just for you, GM, Bubbles Overland is 5.
Sweet.
And
Let me swap
the
your mini for you. What is your throwing range, by the way? Because it's your turn next, so you can move and throw.
My throwing range is 5.
So where would you like to move, and then know that from there you can throw 5?
Let's see, we're gonna go, because I want to be able to... I'm gonna move here.
And then you're just throwing 5 right across?
Right, just yeet! And
Well-
straight over, because I really don't like this guy. And
So I'm going to say that I'm not making any arguments about length and distance. It's a solid 5. We're not going. So he's like, hey, I'm good. He's doing that freaking thing from K-pop Demon Hunter where the one Saja boy is running the thing. And he's like, he thinks he's fine, and then just next to him, like, Nani? Let's
Yep.
or Chansey.
So that's gonna be my turn, or Crush's turn, and then
She doesn't have a turn yet. So what is her initiative speed?
Bubbles is her speed is
Yep.
11.
So she immediately gets to go.
Hi. Kimi has elevated heart rate and is being very, very anxious about this whole thing, and Bubbles reaches into her pouch, pulls out 2 post-it notes that have angry eyebrows on them. and
Angry
pops them
eyebrows.
onto her face, and I would like Bubbles to do Giga Impact.
No! Okay. Oh god, okay. I need a second. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So, Giga Impact. Oh boy, howdy. Even if you miss, it still hits. Oh boy. Okay. Roll me the d20 to hit, please.
It's 20.
No! No! You're kidding me. You rolled a 20?
I rolled a 20.
Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. It's pretty fun finale, but I guess we're done.
They've committed a murder. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So there's something I'm gonna have to do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I need to do shenanigans because I'm about to lose my guy. 1 second. Okay. Oh no.
See, this forever and always stands for my. You take the healer out because the healer knows how to do the most damage.
I need to check how I do a thing now because if I don't do a shenanigan, I think you're gonna kill him. Intercept.
Can I-
Okay.
Toggle non-lethal damage.
No, you can't. Okay.
Because it's a 5d12 plus 25 plus 1.
Okay. You double the dice, by the way. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
You double the dice and you double the modifier after the dice. So
I
I
didn't
need
know
to
that I have
now.
that many dice around me.
Oh my god.
We can just. He's blasting off again.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to intercept because there's nothing else I can do. Okay, 1 second. Okay, this is
Doesn't
why
have another glove anti-giga
no,
impact
no,
glove.
Impact glove. See what's happening here. I think the only time you had done this was during... Didn't you do this during the Session 0 practice
Session
demo?
0. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bubbles is the back pocket.
You're the back... No, you're correct. I need to roll some dice and hope I get it. Brayloom is going to try to do an intercept maneuver here. Oh my god. To try to throw itself in the way of this hit. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to at least get 12 on this, or else you can't do it. That's 2 1s. A 6 and a 5. So we're okay. Okay. So, what happens is, you go to Giga Impact, and Brayloom senses the danger. For those that don't know, in this game there's a thing called Intercept Ranged. So a X target attack path. Oh, wait, no, wait. I don't think I can do it. That's it.
I was gonna say, doesn't it have to be if they haven't had a turn yet? Because Brayloom attacked already.
No, I think you're correct. 1 second. You are correct. Oh god, no, my own mistake. Oh no.
So
yep, I can't do that.
I just double the dice, or do I double the dice plus the 25?
You double the dice and the modifier, but not your stat bonus, yes.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. I have to add.
Wait, a thing hasn't... I have had something that hasn't taken a move yet. Haha! I have an option. I still have a chance. No, I do not.
I will allow you this moment
Man, this is a roller coaster.
of peace.
It's a roller coaster. I'm trying to see how to see them. 1, 2, 3. I do have... So, the Shroomish has yet to take a turn. Or the Fungus, I should say. Though it is a lot less dice. Oh, thank God. So the Fungus is going to descend off the wall.
Okay.
And is going to push him out of the way, 1. To take this Giga Impact. I'm gonna lose this... I'm gonna lose this Fungus. So, you are correct. Thank you for correcting me, by the way, honey. You get a reroll for keeping me honest. Because I had forgotten that they can't have had to turn yet. So the intercept melee. An ally within movement range is hit by an adjacent foe. The target must make an acrobatics or athletics check with a DC equal to 3 times the number of meters they move. I barely made it. To succeed, push the triggering gallery 1 meter away from you. I'm pretty sure you're about to knock this thing out. Roll your damage for me, please.
I have. It's 114. Oh, 115. Yep.
I'm sorry, what?
I rolled 10d12, because it's usually 5d12.
That's correct.
A total of 64.
Plus 50. Plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
And how much was the damage again?
114, if my math is correct. 115. I keep forgetting the plus 1.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna let you know, even before any defenses, its max HP is 72. So you have obliterated this Fungus. I think it takes... It takes 3 injuries. Do you want to narrate how this looks, by the way? Or should I?
I guess, for me, is this... I assume it's knocked out.
It is knocked out by several degrees.
Okay, so to get it off the field, we are going... I love blasting off with a Giga Impact, which is what I did the first time I got to use it.
Yes.
So, Bubbles appears, swings up, this thing gets in the way, and then it is just Shohei Ohtani, just bing, out of the park.
Yeah, they're gone. Like, just nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot that she had Giga Impact. Why did I do these things to myself? Oh no.
By the way, I can use it 2 times a day.
Oh good god. Don't forget they are exhausted right now. Just so you know. Exhaust means that they do not get their next turn. They can't do anything because they're exhausted.
That's fine. She could.
If I didn't have shenanigans, you would have taken him out. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that is insane.
He's just delaying the inevitable. It's fine.
That is insane damage. Oh my god.
There are 2 things in this world you can rely on: taxes and Giga Impact.
So Fungus was supposed to go next with initiative speed of 1. It gets nothing now. Oh my god.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye. Top of the round, it's Breloom's turn. I think Breloom has... Hevard, your mind reading thing is still up, correct?
Yeah.
Breloom just has an immediate thought of, what did we get into? Oh my god. And somebody commented Fungus became Spore Cloud. Oh my god. Breloom is...
Cloud. Just a cloud in the sky. They're gone.
You're gonna hear Khan go, Aminata, no! And it just goes off into the distance. So it's Breloom's turn. Oh my god. That took a turn. That took a very hard right turn. I'm gonna scoot this off to the side of the map. Breloom is just gonna run over this way. Toxel does get an opportunity attack, by the way.
Oh, sick. What can I
You get to do struggle.
do? Oh, okay.
You get a struggle attack for free.
Cool. So that's a D20?
That is correct. You have to try to hit, but if you do, you get a struggle attack.
Oh, ooh. 4?
4
My
on...
move, I think the DB is 4.
The AC, yeah.
AC, the AC is also 4.
So you rolled a 4 on the die?
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed, unfortunately.
Figured. That's
Sorry.
No, that's fine. They will get got, don't worry.
They will get got, don't worry. So, unfortunately, Breloom is going to run up straight up onto this Chansey, and realizing that things are in danger, they're gonna just try to drop a Hardy Leech Seed on this Chansey. Alright, so, AC of Leech Seed is 4. What is the speed evasion? Only speed evasion.
It'd help if I unmute myself. Hold on a second. Speed evasion. Hold on, that's evasion bonuses. Why am I, like you said, going cross-eyed?
It should say evasion bonuses and then 232. It's only the versus any one.
Yes. Versus any is 2.
Yeah. Whenever you use a status move, it's only speed that can be used. Alright.
Okay.
So I have to beat a 6. I got a 9 on the die. Chansey is now leech seeded. At the beginning of each of its turns, it loses 1/10 of their full HP.
Okay. So.
The little thing that says, it'll say 1/10 on the thing for you.
Alright.
So in this case, it would be roughly 12 HP for Chansey.
12. Okay.
But that's at the start of their turn. That is Breloom's turn, because, oh my god, Ronnie, it's their turn. I'm in danger. I thought I had a chance here. Holy crap.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how to follow that up. I thought I built Ronnie to be a heavy hitter, but damn. Okay. Well. What is Ronnie's movement? Ronnie has an overland of 9. Let's see. Do I want to go after him, or do I want to go after the Breloom? Flanking is a thing in this game, isn't it?
That's correct. It gives you a +2 to the accuracy check, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ronnie's just going to dash her way up here and go full police dog and use Bite and try to latch onto his arm.
Sweet. So you're trying to do a grapple?
Just the regular Bite attack.
Okay, cool. I was double checking. So you're biting the Breloom or him?
Ronnie is going to bite Khan.
Got you. Go ahead and roll that d20 to hit for me. So he loses 2 evasion because he's flanked.
Right. We'll use these dice. That is a 16.
Well, through me. Does it get a bonus effect on bite on that range or no?
Yes. On 15 plus, he flinches.
No! Oh no, I'm gonna have to do something I didn't want to do. Go ahead, roll that damage for me. He is flinched on his initiative.
All right, 2d8. Seven, 17. Plus 22 is 39 physical dark damage.
Physical dark damage, you got it.
Oh, and actually,
Do you want to spend your... Oh, you already spent your buff to cut the door, by the way.
yes, but what was that? That was a 16. So normal crit range is 20. For me, it's 18 to 20. And then with my Razor Claw, 17 to 20.
Extended.
I'm
17
just
to 20.
underneath.
Just underneath, okay.
Oh, actually,
this
so, wait. Because she also has... Where is it? Brutal training?
Wait, you have brutal training on her?
Yes, I do.
That is a crit then, because it extends the crit range by 2.
I'm just confirming, flipping through my tabs, making sure it's on there. Brutal training. Yep.
So the way it works is brutal training extends a crit and effect range by 2. She already has the super luck, which extends it by 2 again. And then claw happens last, which makes it so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. So she does still crit, because it was a 16, right?
Yes. Yep.
So that does count as a crit.
Which just doubles the dice.
That is doubles the dice, doubles the modifier behind it, and then you add your stat bonus normally.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me recalculate that there then. So.
If I have to throw in the other person that I have coming, I didn't want to have to do this.
That is 45 damage, in fact.
You guys are making this far more dramatic than I wanted this to be. Oh no. Let's see, 45 damage?
Yes.
And that was
dark.
physical?
Yep.
Oh boy, that is not good for him. He is still up, but he is not looking good.
All right.
In fact, he has been injured.
That's fine.
I would say so. Okay, that's Ronnie for you.
That is Ronnie's turn. Next up in the initiative, it is Squiggle's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Squiggles. Because I had my move planned first, but I don't think it matters.
If you want to go first, you had asked me to swap it before so that you could go first. You are correct. I apologize.
Okay.
It automatically swapped it again. So you go first and then Squiggles.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I was going to move... I know I can move 5, but I don't want to be totally up there, so I'm going to move up to here.
You got it.
And Khan is in range for Eris to make a supersonic attack.
You're going to use Supersonic on him? Oh
She's
my
just
God.
gonna screech. You've never heard a child make such a noise.
What is the AC for Screech? Or Supersonic?
6.
Alright, so go and roll that to hit for me. This is a status move, correct?
Oh no! Nat 1.
I think you go to do it and you're so excited that you're just a little off kilter.
Sorry. I'm also keeping things honest. You have a free reroll for keeping Rayne honest.
Oh, you do reroll because you kept me honest. I'm not giving you. We're not doing this. Did you say natural 20?
Yeah!
So, you unfortunately, unless you have a specific clat feature, you can't crit on a status, but you do hit him.
So he becomes...
He is now confused and flinched. Oh my god, you guys are going to do the same thing that happened to me last time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This is going to suck. I didn't have the minis prepared for what I need to do next. Alrighty.
The Squiggles' turn.
It is Squiggle's turn. Why I have to go grab minis. 1 second.
Well, if it would be beneficial, I know we're early, but we could go on a break if this is something you need an extended time for.
I should be fine. It's just a matter of me trying to find the things I need now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Because basically I have, and now I need to adjust. So what is Squiggles doing?
Squiggles moves 4, which is their above land movement.
Go for it.
And they are... So, Toxic is seen times 2. So, I used it once. I could use it.
You can use it again, yes.
I can use it again. Because they're within 4
Yep.
range.
That's
I'm just
correct.
trying to make sure there's nothing else I want to do, but I think that's just the play.
Yeah, but the way scene works is you can use it 2 times in a row if you want to. It just means that you can't use it again. Yep.
Yeah. Is fine. So the target is badly poisoned. If the user's poison type, Toxic cannot miss.
Yep. So he sucked up the first one. He was not ready for the second one. He is poisoned, flinched, and confused. Oh boy, howdy.
Hooray!
Is this just baby spit up from all the candy he's eaten?
I imagine so.
Blech.
It's just like goopy and half chocolate and half Skittles inside. It is the worst.
Oh boy. Alright, man, this is not good for me. Alrighty. Is there anything else with your turn there, bud?
I think that's it for me and Squiggles.
That is it for you and Squiggles. Okay, next up on the initiative is Bubbles, who is currently exhausted. Hevard, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I think I am going to... Yeah, I wanna play around with a bit more of my Pokemon. Arani has seen a lot this short campaign, and she is injured. She got her big bite attack in, and I think that is good for her. But we're moving into
Some other range here.
yeah, so some other possibilities. So I actually have Quick Switch.
Oh, you're gonna do Quick Switch?
Yep.
Alright.
So let's just keep myself honest here.
That lets you use it as a swift action, I believe, if they've not done a thing, correct?
Let's see. I can perform this feature on my turn without a trigger. You may return and send out a Pokemon as a free action. So it's not even swift.
There you go.
It's a free action.
I think it just costs you an AP.
2, in fact.
2 AP. Gotcha.
So I'll make sure I spend those. I spent the other 2 on Telepath, so I have 2 remaining.
It does still mean that you still have your action as well.
Yes. So I'm going to switch out for my Abra Psycho. And then... I mean, we really are such a menace of a team with all of our status effects.
That is true.
The Breloom has mostly gone unharried. So I think I'm going to...
Oh, shoot. Before I forget, Chansey did lose a 10th of its HP at the start of its turn. I forgot to mention. Because of Leech Life.
Got it.
Or from Leech Seed.
Yeah. Has the Breloom been hit? I don't remember.
The Brilliant has not been hit. I was going to sacrifice it earlier and I couldn't.
Okay, so I am going to use Confuse Ray on the Breloom.
Not my Breloom.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is an AC of 2. This is
You
why
rolled
I
a
took my
2.
dice out. Ah,
That poor Abra is just having a hard time focusing.
this was from Hev, in fact.
That was from Hev. Okay,
Yes.
never mind. I thought that was from Abra. I think it's because you're also trying to make sure you don't accidentally hit somebody else in the crossfire. You have a lot of people around you.
Yeah, that is
So I
true.
think it's more... There's so many people you're trying to make sure you don't lock in on the wrong mind, because you also have your telepathic abilities going right now.
Yeah.
Did you want me to put the Abra Mini on the screen for you, sir?
Yeah, let's switch out Ronnie for Psycho on there. I can do
You
the
got it.
thing
1 second.
on
Dropping
our
that for you now.
Overlay. There we go. Let's been a bit since we've seen Psycho. Okay,
I'm going
well,
to scoot them there. Oop, the wrong mini. There we go.
that didn't
and-
go as well as I expected.
Where did you want to throw them, by the way? Because you can throw them wherever you'd like that you have range.
Yeah. What is the range of her abilities?
It's your throwing range.
Yeah. My throwing. Where would I find? Throwing range 5. So from where I am, let me get over to the right tab. Yeah, let's get a little bit more coverage in here. I don't have access. If you could scooch her up over here.
Oh, I apologize. I have not yet gotten the chance.
Yep.
There you go. That should be propped up, and you want her right here.
There we go.
Sorry.
One up a little bit. We're just out of range. Okay. Well, I think that is me, but Abra has a speed of 15.
They get to go because your Pokemon had not yet gone, to my knowledge. Oh, wait, no, they'd already gone. Oh, wait, no, we're not in a League Sanctioned battle, so they get to go anyways. My apologies. What is their initiative speed?
Speed of 15.
Alright, so Ronnie has been switched out with Psycho.
Yep.
And their speed is 15, so that's the same thing as your other Pokemon anyways.
Yep.
I believe because it's League Sanctioned, we're not in a League Sanctioned battle, they don't get to go yet because they missed their trigger.
I think this is also part of Quick Switch. The last thing it says is when you switch a Pokemon using Quick Switch, you do not lose a Pokemon turn.
And there we go. Never mind. Apologies.
Quick Switch is nice.
Quick Switch is very nice, yes.
Okay, well, we've seen that this Abra has a little bit more connection with the land than others might. So as she bursts from her Pokeball, I think she is just going to dig her claws down into the soil around her, is going to pull rocks up out of the ground telekinetically, have them swirl around a little bit, and I'm going to launch that at the Breloom.
Go for it. Roll that d20.
Is Ancient Power. I'm going to remember to use a physical die here, since Roll20 does not like me. Well, that's an 8.
So 8 in the AC of the move is what?
AC is only 2.
That move hits.
All right.
I'm going to say at this moment, you're using Ancient Power, correct?
Yes.
As you kind of like rattle the earth. I think they kind of like rattle the earth a bit, like all those little bits and bobs, like that lunchbox falls over, like all the utensils kind of fall onto the floor, like that sawhorse kind of stipples, and they just launch off this attack, and you're aiming this at the Breloom, correct?
Yes.
Righty. 1 second. Sorry, I'm bouncing sheets across here as we are approaching close to where our break is going to be. Ancient Power is a what kind of move?
That is a rock-type special attack.
Got you. Okay. So that does help me a little bit, but that is still good to know. 1 second. Go ahead and roll your damage for me, please. You said there was an 8 to hit, and I believe that does hit with their evasion. Yes, that does hit.
That is 38 rock damage.
38 rock damage. 38 minus their thing. And you said it was special?
Yes.
I made a mistake there. 38 minus 10 times. Alrighty. So that didn't hurt them quite a bit, but it definitely chunked them in the face. That definitely hurt them. 63. They seem to not take it quite as hard as you would think. That is my way of saying that they are resistant to rock damage, but that still did hurt them.
I forgot that Breloom is half fighting type, is it not?
That is correct, yes.
That's what it is. Well, that's her only attack move anyway.
That said, did you want the other thing to happen right now that they've hit something?
No, I don't think that's worthy. That wasn't terribly effective.
Wasn't worthy?
Yeah.
Well, we are going to reach the other thing that was going to happen now that things have gone down. On the end of their turn... Sorry, 1 second, pulling up a bit. I need to drop somebody into the thing. Where are my manis? At the end of that thing, and right before we take break, somebody is going to appear on the field, popping off with their own Pokemon. As you guys see, it'd help if I could properly change the thing I'm trying to do. I was trying to make this all dramatic and stuff. There we go. Change layer. Directly across the top of the beam, you will see this person appear and condescendingly say, "You handle a simple grab and snatch, Con." And that is where we're going to pause, as if we can zoom in slightly on this, you're going to see a figure completely cloaked head to toe. As we are going to return back as they get a surprise round on you. I did not want to have to do this, but that is what we're going to do. So on that note, we are going to take a quick break. 1 for me to set up, and 2 so that we can all have a moment to take care of the functions.
All right, you heard them, folks. We're going to take a quick break, 10-15 minutes or so, and then we'll be back to go kick Darth Vader's ass. Or
that is very true.
This is...
We have not declared the name of this person yet, but we will in a moment.
I'll hold for it then. All right,
We'll
we're going to step away, do the human functions, get some more things set up. I hope you're enjoying the finale. We will be back shortly. Enjoy some tunes and some trailers. Hey folks, we are back mid-battle, as we are currently giving Team Gear the shaft.
Definitely giving the shaft here. So somebody has made a reveal right now, though I forgot that Kimi still had her turn going, so we're going to pretend that didn't happen until after Kimi did her turn. So Kimi, go ahead and do your turn. I'm so sorry.
Let's see what I can do. There's so many tabs.
So many tabs.
What do I have in my inventory? Let's take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and let's talk me through struggle again. That's the one thing that I just like.
Struggle attack is basically, it's a melee range attack, AC 4, unless you have a different thing, and it just basically does normal type damage. Is that what you're trying to do?
Okay. No, I just couldn't remember what it was. I am still very far away. And
no worries. Yes, struggle is a melee range at-will attack that does normal type damage, and it's an AC 4.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to move my 4 spaces. And so do 1, 2, 3, 4, just so I'm in yeet range of everyone if I need to toss a potion.
If you want to move 1 up, you do get a diagonal for free. So the first diagonal is free.
How are folks looking, my trainers?
None of them got hit yet so far.
None of you have been hurt? Okay. And then I can I do the inspired training on Bubbles? Is that something I do?
You can get that as command, yes.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that for Bubbles. And, yeah, I think that's, if I don't have to do any healing, I don't really have a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, because there's a lot of out-of-combat stuff that I got. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do just Inspire Bubbles.
Okay. So now at the top of the initiative is when they're like, Con, you really can't do anything. And now the big dramatic reveal of this figure here who pops up right behind Bubbles as a couple of different things all happen at once. They are going to use their swift action to activate multitasking. They're going to use their shift action and one of their standard at-will actions to toss out 2 Pokemon. They are tossing out this Greninja here, as I try to work on... I'm still learning some of the things on this, guys. Apologies.
Yeah.
That Greninja there, and then additionally, a Shedinja is also going to appear right there on top of the stairs. So that is one of their standards, and then they're going to, at will, use a Astonish on Bubbles. So I just have to hit Bubbles, fortunately, which I have to hope it will hit. Where's my D20? $17 on the die. I'm assuming that hits.
What defense is this against?
Physical or speed, your choice. I'm pretty sure 17 will hit.
Okay. And it's not using any of my evasions, because I know I get an evasion bonus with my Inspired training.
Inspired, yes. So if it it has to beat a 17 with the AC of 2.
I'm trying to figure out where it's going to let me put in my Inspired training.
If you go to your character sheet, it will tell you on where it says just character, trainer. It'll have features, and then if you go to the combat thing, you have things like that says Pokemon training features and orders. If you put inspired, it should pop up exactly.
Okay, here we go.
Put in there for you. So they gain a +1 bonus to evasion and a +2 to saves.
Okay, so I guess that will hit.
I assume it would hit, yeah.
Yes.
So it's not a lot of damage. The thing that they were doing it for was the flinch.
Okay.
So... Oh shoot, I just realized something. Bubbles is normal type, right?
Yes.
So ghost moves don't hit.
Ghost moves don't hit, but I would have known that before I did the thing. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Do you guys mind if I have a little GM fiat because I was a little flustered there?
You're good.
Yeah, you can retract that.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep the roll from before just so I don't have to do anything. But instead, they would have done Aerial Ace instead, because Aerial Ace doesn't miss anyways, so it's not gonna matter. So basically, they're going to appear behind the bubbles right here, hitting with Aerial Ace. It's 2d6 plus 8. 3 is 6. 12. 24 flying physical against Bubbles.
Okay. Okay. Four. Bubbles is beefy, okay? This is...
Bubbles is beefy, yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, that's all set?
Yep.
Alright, so to narrate what this... you guys see what looks to be a full-on cyberpunk ninja-vibed person, completely cloaked in black. They have a big old metal visor, a voice changer that makes their voice sound very robotic. Their cape seems to be like a midnight blue on the inside with the traditional red that the team gear has. And they look very ninja-esque. They almost strike that traditional pose for just a split second after they land that aerial ace. And weekly, Khan is just like, Del, save me. Because I believe that they are poison, flinch, confused. They're just all sorts of messed up. I should have learned my lesson from last time with you guys. Oh no. Next up in the initiative is Hanzo, the Greninja. And they are going to realize that this stuff is bonkers and bananas, and they are going to drop the move Smoke Screen. I just need to figure out how to do this in the thing. There's an effects tab for this game, correct?
What's that?
Is there smoke? I'm just trying to set up smoke. Yeah. Effectively, in the 3 range of where Greninja is right now, there is a smoke screen that gives cover.
Okay.
So effectively...
You can
I just don't know how to do that
use
on this thing.
I believe there's an Eclipse draw tool.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you. So it is 3. 1, 2, 3. Because it is blast 3. So yeah, roughly here. Does that work for you guys? Is that showing it properly?
Yep.
All right, cool. In that range, it is now cover. Any moves going into or out of that range have a -3 penalty to accuracy. So Greninja just kind of shows up, does like a hand movement for a second, and then just drops a big old smoke screen right on top of the entire area. I did not want to have to drop Dell. Oh my goodness. And then next up in the initiative, because that was their movement, is Breloom, who's got nothing they can really do here. I think all they can really do is try to move out of the range, but they can't really do anything. So, 1 second. Breloom has range 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eris. I think you're not in the range. 1, 2. Yeah, you're not in the room. Eris, it's going to try to hit you because you ordered it to get toxic. Actually, 1, 2, 3. So I might have done the range on that Eclipse a little too far. Yeah, I did. Is there a way of fixing that?
I think you just have to click on the circle, delete it, and draw a new one.
Gotcha. Oh wait, no, it lets me adjust the range.
Oh, you can resize? Awesome.
There we go. Because it's range 3, so I did it a little too large.
Gotcha.
There we go. So yeah, not Eris, my bad. It's going after the Toxel, because you took out its buddy. So it is going to try to knock out Toxel with a super steady power-up punch. 13 on the die. AC of the move is 2. So does Toxel have 11 evasion?
Has 4.
Yeah, this is gonna hit. Though, don't forget you have Poison Point. So remind me what that does again.
Trigger. The user is hit by a melee move. The attacking foe is poisoned.
Well, damn.
You were warned.
I was warned, but I, the GM, know this. The Breloom does not.
Did not, yes.
So Power Up Punch goes off. 2d8 plus 10. I really should just leave my dice out at this point. 6 and 7, 6 is 13. 23 plus 25, so that'd be 48? Yeah. 48 fighting physical against Toxel.
Okay. And how does the damage reduction work?
So you would automatically apply that. You also apply your defense. So I'm looking at your thing right now. Toxel has 6 defense.
Mm-hmm. I do have a +5 damage reduction as well from, I think, the cheerleader thing at the beginning.
That is correct. So we're doing this slowly. You apply your defense first, then your damage reduction. So that's a total of 11 damage reduction from the 48. That puts it to 38. And then you resist fighting, so you have that.
Okay.
So 38 divided by 2.
I can do math. I'm using a calculator.
I am too. 19 damage even.
19. Okay.
That does not put it down half, so it does not give it an injury, and you are all set there. That does boost Breloom's attack stat, though.
But it's also poisoned.
It is also poisoned. Which is not great for Breloom.
No, it's not.
No, it is not. So that is the end of Breloom's turn, which then gives it to Shoto, the Ninjask. 1 second. You guys weren't supposed to... The Shedinja, thank you. Sorry, yeah. No,
I was gonna say, is there another surprise Pokemon on the field?
Not right now. No, they did not have the ability to throw out these Pokemon yet. They didn't think they were going to have to do it. They are going to do. You guys have caught me, the GM, on the back foot, but you've also caught the trainers on the back foot. I'm very proud of all of you. I like it when I get caught off because that means you guys were thinking, and that makes me happy. So in that case, it is going to use the move Shadow Sneak onto your Pokemon. Do not forget you have Teleport. It's going to do this to Abra. It is going to try to hit Abra.
Sorry, I was thinking of something else. What just happened?
I rolled a nat 20 to hit Abra. Don't forget you have the ability to use the move Teleport.
Yeah, she's blinking out of there.
Yeah, so it goes to hit with what should be a devastating move, and your Abra's like, not today. I believe Teleport does use their turn, but it lets them move X meters away, which is their teleporting capability. So they can move up to Teleporter 6 away.
Yeah, that is an interrupt.
That is correct.
Okay. And this is the Shedinja attacking?
It was the Shedinja attacking, so yes, they basically were going to use Shadow Sneak, so they had been right here, and you can teleport up to 6 away.
Okay. Yeah, let's...
That will use their turn, but it does prevent them from hitting a crit, so worth it, in my opinion.
I was not hoping to have to do that. But yeah, I don't want to get too terribly far away. So I'll just head up over here by these barrels.
Alrighty, that is the end of that one. And that then moves the initiative to Psycho, who just took their turn, and it is now Squiggles.
Which typically I've been going before Squiggles.
Did it I'm using an initiative tracker, and every time I reset it for the things, it automatically puts Squiggles above you for some reason. I am very sorry. That is not intentional.
No, you're fine.
That's something I have to hit sort, and it does it.
Alright, let's see what I want to do. I have a slingshot.
You do have a slingshot.
But I could... What's the accuracy reduction on the smoke screen?
-3 accuracy.
-3. So that basically increases the AC.
That is correct, yes.
More. Okay. That might not be a good play. Also, I have to be 4 away, so Breloom is too close to hit with the slingshot.
Yeah, if you moved away, Breloom would get a free pot shot.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I can do, like, cheer things.
You can do cheer things, indeed.
What are my...
Your cheerleader?
Things that I can do, yeah.
So
if I do... What is it? If I do, like, inspired training or something, that will proc my cheerleader
yes.
thing.
Trigger. You use an order. You choose cheered, excited, or motivated. All allies affected by the triggering effect gain the chosen condition. This feature costs 0p if the triggering effect affects only one ally, and costs 1 if it flies to 2 or more. So basically, if you choose a Pokemon, it does not have to be your Pokemon. You can give it an order, and you can give that buff as well as your order.
Okay, so I'm gonna do inspired training for Squiggles.
Go for it.
I don't know what that does, but that's fine. Because I'm more focused on proccing cheerleader, and we're going to
Did you want to instead give them go fight win?
Can I do that does that still require...
Moment of go fight win is basically you need an at-will standard action plus your swift action. You choose and perform one of the cheers. So you can charge. You can target somebody and give
Oh,
them one of the
all
cheers.
allies on the field for one. What is a combat stage?
Combat stage is the number you put next to your moves to give them a +1 to your stats.
Okay. Ooh.
So you can boost their defense or their special defense, and they also get motivated.
You know, we could do... Okay, we're going to do Go Fight Win, and we're going to do Don't Stop Now. All allies on the field gain temporary hit points equal to your charm rank and become
There you go.
extended.
What is your charm
What
rank?
is my charm rank?
Your charm rank is 5.
expert.
Everybody gains 10 temporary HP, Pokemon and trainer alike.
Yeah.
So all trainers and Pokemon gain 10 temporary HP.
Allies, specifically. Just to...
Only allies. I wasn't going to give it to my Pokemon. You sure I can't give it to my Pokemon? I think we're friends, right? We can be friends.
No.
They also gain the excited condition, which means that they can also reduce damage by 5.
Ooh.
Because they also gain the excited condition. And I think that's your turn, unless you wanted to move. I wouldn't stop you from moving. It helps me out.
But yeah, no, we're not. We're good. We're chilling.
We're chilling? Alright. And
Yeah.
if that's the end of your turn, that is then Squiggle's turn.
Yes. Squiggles is in melee range of
Breloom, yes.
Breloom. How... Can I ask how Breloom's health is looking?
Breloom is looking
5,
okay. They are not looking bloodied, if to use the term. They look like they did take a solid hit earlier, but they fortunately were able to shrug it off a bit.
Okay, we're gonna use Nuzzle.
No, not Nuzzle. No.
Nuzzle!
You sure you want to use Nuzzle? You sure you want to use
Absolutely.
Nuzzle? No, not Nuzzle. So Nuzzle's the one that gets him paralyzed, correct?
Yes, if it would hit. Oh, I rolled a 4.
Move of the 4, so that does miss, fortunately.
Oh wait, I have a +4 to accuracy for my digestive bonus from my Twinkie.
Are you spending it?
That's 8. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it a 6. That does meet, so it beats the defense of the Pokemon. That does hit. The evasion was
welcome.
so roll your damage for Nuzzle, and if I remember correctly, they are paralyzed.
Yes. Nuzzle paralyzes the target, and then that's 1d8 plus 6 plus 5.
And this is why you don't sleep on Chef, guys. It is useful.
Alright, that was a low roll. 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 5 is 13?
13 damage?
Math
Okay.
passing. Electric
so-
type damage.
So, fortunately, they do have enough defense to do this, as well as the fact that they resist it. So, no matter what, if they get hit by a thing that they're not immune to, they still take 1 damage. But the big thing is you did paralyze it, though that does mean I get to use Effect Spore. Could you do me a favor and roll a d6, please? Because Nuzzle is a physical move, correct?
Yes. I rolled a 6.
The attacker is now asleep. Toxel went for a Nuzzle and then took a nap.
That is fine.
Alrighty, next up in the initiative, we have Bubbles, who I believe has fully recovered. They do take a tick of damage from the Leech Seed, 12 damage, and then that does heal up my guy. So, 4, 5. There we go.
Do math.
You just lose 12. You lose 12.
Yeah, no, I just can't do that math in my head. Okay.
I'm a math gay, for the most
I'm
part.
so glad Bubbles is beefy. So remind me what move Greninja did last
Smoke Screen.
Smoke screen, okay. And
So
then the other,
just makes. Oops, sorry.
and then the other guy whose name I don't remember.
Shaninja. You don't have to call them by their nicknames. That's just more for the trainers.
Yeah.
Shaninja tried to do Shadow Sneak against Abra, but Abra noped out.
Is that a particularly hard-hitting move?
Shadow Sneak is not particularly hard hitting, but you would know from your own training, because you do also have a fascination with ghosts, that it does typically have priority.
So if I were to use Copycat against it?
You would be able to use it. You could definitely hit it. Shadow Sneak is a DC or a damage base 4 move, and it has a melee 1 target range.
So Bubbles is gonna. Hold on, I just tried to.
Shadow Sneak. If you want to type it into your thing, it gives you all the details.
Let me see. And then, so when it says target, that just means anyone, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a Pokemon. Talk me through Darth Vader.
Sorry.
Did he do anything last turn?
Darth Vader did do something. They used Aerial Ace, remember?
Yes. Turnabout's fair play. I'm actually going to do it right back to him.
Okay, so you're using Aerial Gaze against Dell. You did hear the name slightly whispered from the passing out con. Go ahead and roll me that d20. Do remember that this the AC of the move as well as a -3 as well because of the smoke screen. Actually, wait, Aerial Ace can't miss. Hit it.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh!
The conditions you set.
So do I not have to roll?
What? You
I
do
not
still roll to see if you crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Aerial Ace can't miss. No, dang it.
It's a 14 on the die, so it's not a crit, but
But it still
hit.
hits.
What's the damage, my friend?
So 1 second. You might have to type Aerial Ace in your thing because it's giving boosts because it's a stab thing for me.
Let me...
AERIAL. Space Ace.
2d6 plus 8. Alright.
There you go. And it uses your physical.
Alright. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 8 is 19. 20. 20 damage. Returns the fire.
I really wish you didn't do that.
Bubbles, still with the angry eyebrows post-its on. Just, return. Look, in Chansey, Bubbles says, I'm rubber, you're glue.
I love that for them.
So.
That was Bubbles. Hevard, it is your turn. Things are getting wild out here.
Yes, so I realize only now that we came here on a mission to stop whatever was happening, and combat ensued and escalated extremely quickly. So I think the combat, things are picking up now, but I think the combat is still more or less in our favor, and we have things to do. So I would like to actually... could I use Mind Reader on Khan and try to dig into his mind as to what exactly they were doing here?
You cannot. He is wearing the same kind of helmet as the guy from before.
That's right. Okay.
Take it off. Take the helmet off.
Helmet off.
Is that something that would use my action and...
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I believe telepath it will say what telepath's action is, to my knowledge. Does it say that on your sheet?
Sorry, it's a big paragraph. I don't think it lists an action type.
Give me one moment to do that. If you would like to, would you like to try to read the thoughts of something else? You do have the Breloom as well as some other Pokemon here. Or
I mean, my intent was try to focus in on him. So it's just whether that that took a doing so and failing because of the helmet would take if that would take my action.
You did not fail. You know that they have the helmet, so that is something that you would already know.
Oh, okay. They're
So
all
you've
kind of
this helmet before,
similar.
so this is not a wasted.
Gotcha.
In the same thing where I made the mistake earlier, I'm not going to punish you for something you would know, and it's just we've been several sessions.
Gotcha.
You wouldn't know that they have the helmet, and that would resist your ability.
Okay. If that is the case.
I would say that telepath would typically, in my estimation, would be a swift action. Come back to me later, and I will look into it more for you.
Sure. Paint the scene again for me. Looking around this facility, let me actually zoom out for the audience a bit. Can I take a look around and try to discern / use whatever investigation I may have done to see what the actual
Plan was
mechanism
here?
is for this tower, and if I can either see or deduce where that rock may have been used to futz with it.
You did not see him with the rock, actually, interestingly enough, because that thing was roughly the size of a sizable football or soccer ball. You do not see him with it now, and you did not see him with it when he descended. What you did see is him descending to the top of the thing, plunging what looked to be a very, very large spike into the top metal box of the tower, and then running down the side of the tower, going straight into that building where you then heard the crashing and banging of metal, and several curse words that are not appropriate for the young children's ears that are in this party right now.
Okay, so that was... Is this the tower? Yeah. Is this the
There's a tower, yes. Yes.
Okay, so I saw him drop
same
something
page.
up there.
You saw him basically jump off the balloon, plunge a thing into it, and then run down the side.
Yeah. Okay. Well... My turn then. I know my movement isn't particularly helpful. You know what, I don't want to take up too much time. I don't know if I'm the best person to do this. Who's got the fast feet of our group? Is that Eris?
Eris is not. I think you all have roughly the same speed.
Very quick.
It's most certainly not me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eris goes way before me, so maybe, and she also has the tech, stuff. If we want tech stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I will simply... I don't need to shout too much because Eris is right there.
Yep.
Eris, we got distracted fairly quickly. I noticed he did something to the tower at the very top. If you have the means to get up there and work your technological magic.
I got the magnet boots.
Magna
Excellent.
boots.
And with that, the smokescreen only increases the AC, right?
It makes it more difficult to hit, but you can still hit into it.
Okay,
Yes.
excellent. If that's the case, this new guy, Dell, I believe they are called.
Yep.
They're throwing a little wrench into the gears here. So I think I'm just going to use Confuse Ray.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Scramble his brain a bit.
Not anything that you guys would know, but Dell goes by they, them. Just for the audience at home, because I know that some people do like to make theory crafting. Dell is spelled D-E-L, and they are they, them.
That is an 11 with an AC of 2.
Oh my. Okay, that might hit here. You are ruining my plans. Let's see. You said 11 AC 2?
Correct.
That does hit, even with their very fast evasion.
All right.
I'm trying to remember, is that Confuse Ray?
Confuse Ray, correct. Yep, target is confused.
God dang it.
It's actually a
Confused.
fairly
Hooray!
forgiving.
Wait. They have the same equipment.
Oh, they're gonna eat it.
He's gonna eat it. He uses this once to eat it. You did make him use it up.
Yep. Well, that's hardly sporting. Well,
To be fair, you did like poison and confuse and all the fun things. And that's coming through a voice modulator that I'm not even going to try to use.
Yep.
But anything Del says comes out sounding very Darth Vader-y.
Well, we'll just have to keep our eye on you.
I think you're gonna find it's us who's keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I believe that is...
Do you want to do any movement before that's the end of your turn? Do you still have the ability to move?
I don't think so. I'm pretty safe where I'm at.
You got it. Up next is Khan, who is, I believe, poisoned and confused?
Did he take his flinch turn yet?
I don't think he did. So is he also flinched? Because flinch was bite, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he just fully doesn't get to do anything. So I think the way poisoned works, if I remember correctly, is if they can't take an action, they also get poisoned. So if I remember correctly, poison is if you cannot take a turn, if you take a standard action or are prevented from taking a standard action, you lose HP. 1 second. Fun fact, I did have an entire sheet for stuff so I could keep track of this, and I just did. Poison. The target's special defense value is lowered by 2 combat stages. The duration of the poison. Poison and steel types are immune. If a poison target takes a standard action or is prevented from taking a standard action by the effect of sleep, flinch, or paralysis, they lose a tick of HP. Khan falls unconscious. He had 5 HP left.
Perfect.
Right.
So you knocked Khan out. He is not a fighter. He's a lover. So that makes it Kimi's turn.
I am going to go ahead and move over. I'm going to. Now, if I move into the smoke screen to administer healing, I don't have to like roll for it or anything, right?
I don't believe so, unless the move specifically has an AC.
No.
You shouldn't be affected.
I'm gonna like at a frat party dump soda down Bubbles' throat.
All right. Which way are you going through? Just so I know.
I'm gonna one.
Because if you go that direction, you're passing past Brayloom.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go 1.
So yeah, if you go that way, Khan is unconscious. He cannot take an attack of opportunity. You would have known better, which is why I was letting you know.
Thank you. So that would be there.
Yep.
And then she's just gonna just pull out a can and very much like Stone Cold Steve Austin just dump a soda
Shut it.
down into Chansey. And since I have medic training, Chansey does not forfeit her turn. So yeah,
the best combat medic possible, aren't you?
Yep. It's just administering Red Bulls, apparently.
Chansey's angry eyebrows for a second, like, flex. I don't know how that happens with an already drawn image.
Look, she's a special girl, okay? So she takes back 30 HP.
She's a special girl with her special eyes.
Look at her special eyes. So that's gonna bring her back up to 106.
We reached the top of the initiative. Del, in the haze, you guys are all kind of watching the mingling of everything moving about. Del is going to swift action again, so they get 2 standard actions. They are going to plunge another version of that smoke ball or the balloon on top of Del, and just like, you are an absolute waste of space. And he's going to rocket up. Technically, Chansey and Kimi would both get a chance to attack of opportunity if you would like.
I genuinely don't know what I have on the offensive. Like, I'm totally
You would use a struggle attack at the bare minimum. It would be -3.
Yeah, okay. -3. I have a chance.
You have a chance.
Oh, that's off the table. 20. I lost it in my heated blanket. It's very cold, George. Oh my god, where did it go? Just into the ether. Okay, we're just gonna roll.
Did you lose a dice into the void?
Yes! That's gonna be A 19.
Are you kidding me?
I
You kidding me?
Screenshot.
I'm good. Okay, so you hit with a struggle attack, which for you is 1d8 plus 6 plus 5. So you hit this unconscious man as he rockets past you. Go and roll your damage just to see if he takes more injuries here.
It's called a medically induced coma.
It's something.
Okay, so it's a d8 plus. Hold on.
1d8 plus 6 plus 5 for you.
Okay, so 14 damage.
Okay. You hit an unconscious man. Would you like to have Chansey also do this?
Would it be possible to target the balloon apparatus other than the person himself?
If you would like to try to target the balloon, I would say so. There is a damage threshold to it, so it depends on their die. Is that what you'd like to try to do?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because we're kind of...
All right, so you're trying to get the. I'll let the 19 stand.
Here.
Yeah.
Right,
the damage threshold for that is going to be 15. See if you can beat that. I'm pretty sure you already can.
Alright, so I rolled a 16 on the die for Bubbles. And then Bubbles...
Did you roll your damage yet?
My damage is 14.
Okay, so you did not meet the damage threshold. But Bubbles might be able to.
Bubbles is going to go. And so this is just normal struggle, which is a
normal
D8
struggle, yes.
Plus 6, plus 1. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 1, 14.
You both missed the damage threshold by 1.
Ah!
So you both punch it, but it's not enough to burst the balloon. This is a sturdy balloon. So he does miraculously get to rocket up out of here, thank God. And then, unfortunately, Dell's gonna okay, you guys win, we're out. And then is gonna command the Pokemon to flee and put the thing on themselves and zip the heck out of Dodge. Oh my God.
Can I hit his balloon with my slingshot?
I will allow you to hit the balloon with the slingshot, yes.
Heck yeah.
I did not think I was going to have to emergency evac all of my team admins. This is ridiculous. Y'all are a force to be reckoned with, and I love it.
I rolled an 18 to hit my
That will hit. Go ahead and roll me the die. I am... Now, that's how bad.
Plus 8 plus 5.
You need to beat a 15 on the die, or need to beat 15 damage to break it.
3 plus 8. 11, right?
Yep.
Plus 5.
So that's 16. You break the balloon.
He's
So
not
Del-
going anywhere!
So Dell goes to leave, does as I'm done, I'm out, and then you break their balloon.
Yeah.
So, 1 second. So, this idiot's gone. So that idiot's gone. But Dell's still here, and I'm like, no! I need to get Dell out of here! Alright, so that was a brilliant thing. I'm gonna say that was your...
Yeah, that can be my turn.
So Hanzo's turn, as things are hitting the fan really hard. Oh no. I'm laughing because it's sad. They are going to water shuriken because I have no other options here and I need to stop this madness. Oh no. So Kimi is on the opposite side, so that, unfortunately I do not get a thing. They do get a bonus because of shenanigans I have. So teamwork attacks against the thing, bonus accuracy check. Okay. I just need to hit, because this is a 5-strike move. 15 on the die. So minus the 3 from the smoke screen and the thing. That would make this 15 minus 15 plus minus 3 is 12. AC of the move is 2. Then it neutrals. Does a 13 hit Chansey?
Um, 13. That is for the evasion bonus?
Yes. This is a physical attack.
So is that with the bonus plus my defense for a physical attack?
You only get to pick one, so speed or defense evasion.
So it would just be 2, 3, or 2.
Yes.
Or 2.
Yes.
Okay. So then it's just a 2. Either way.
Yeah, that hits, yes. This move has 5 strike. I swear to God, I rolled a 6. So the way 5 strike works is you roll a die, and if it's within a certain range, that's the multiplier. 6 gives you the multiplier of 5. So it multiplies a damage base 4 move to a damage base 20 move.
Alright.
So 60, 12 plus 35.
Oh.
8.
Might be.
8 is 16. 18. Jesus, that's a lot of 8s. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30. 30 plus 35 is 65 plus 20. So that is 85 water physical to Bubbles.
Bubbles is still
Don't
up.
forget you have the reduced damage by 5 and 10 temporary hit points.
Hit points,
if
yes.
those weren't used before, but for the leech seed.
So what's the final number on the damage there?
It was 85.
85.
85
Minus-
fighting physical. So you would reduce the 85 by your physical defense.
Okay, so that is by 10.
Then you have damage reduction that you can spend,
Okay,
which
so
reduces
then
5 more.
Okay,
So that should be at
75 to
70. And then you have 10 temp HP before you get to your actual HP.
Okay, so only minus 60. Bubbles is still up.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
We are low, but not.
And then it is going to be Breloom's turn, who is poisoned or paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Paralysis I have to roll for. 1 second. I literally just closed their sheet because I wasn't thinking. I thought Khan got away, but the Breloom is still there. I forgot about that. Actually, typically I rule it that once you dip, you can take your Pokemon with you. So, yeah, the Breloom goes with Khan. I'm not going to have him stick around because that's my own internal logic. Because then it'd be very easy for you guys to lose your Pokemon forever, and that's unfair to anybody. So the Breloom gets zooped with Dell. It recalls itself into the Pokeball as Khan escapes. So Breloom is no longer on the field. So they are gone. Shoto is up. Because Pokemon can use their own action to recall themselves into their ball. This took such a turn. We are going to use Fury Swipes against... I think we're going to use Fury Swipes. We have so much going on here. It's wild. We are going to use Fury Swipes against Chansey. So they are going to scoot here, which means they're right next to Kimi. Actually, no. Kimi, can you do me a favor and roll a d6? And you can choose either odds or evens for yourself.
I will go. And that's a 1.
So did you choose odds or even? You cut out there for me.
Odds, and it's a 1.
So it's hitting you. So it's going to stay where it was
Okay.
then. It is rolling Fury Swipes against you. You are in the smoke screen, so you do have difficulty with this, but you are also flanked, so there is some shenanigans happening here.
Alright.
I rolled a 14 on the die, reducing the accuracy by 3, and then because of flanking, it goes up to 1. So does an 11 hit you?
Let's see. I believe so. I'm not beefy.
Okay. I am going to roll a d6 again. This is 5 strike.
You also, as a person, have 10 temporary hit points and reduced damage by 5. Just
That is correct.
Okay.
put that out there.
Alright, so I got 3 strike on this. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 8. Which is not great for me, but it is what it is. Oh, no, it's supposed to be 9. Why did... There we go. 2d10. Of course I got a 1. And a 6. 7, 17. 17 plus 24. 17 plus 24. I can do math. 41 normal physical against you. So reduce it by your defense. What's your defense?
10? 10.
41 minus, that'd be 31. Then you have damage reduction from the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which is
31 minus
10.
5. So that puts you at 26. And then you have
Okay.
temp HP first. So 16
So-
damage to you.
16. Okay. Which would be, put me at 16.
It is now Psycho's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So, Psycho.
As a heads up, and this is something you would know because you came from a place with strange Pokemon, the Shedinja is immune to Psychic, just so you know.
I was just going to ask what I know about.
You came from a place that actually the gym leaders do use this type of Pokemon. You would know that it is immune to Psychic type.
Yep.
So just to save you the hassle.
Does it still have, in this game, that whole, it only has 1 HP, but it can only be hit by super effective?
Yes and no. So it starts off with 1 HP as a stat, but it still gains more HP as like an actual HP stat based on leveling.
Okay.
So it still has immensely low HP.
Okay. But it can only be hit by certain types of attacks, right?
That is correct.
And is that criticals or super effectives?
It can only be hit, so it has the ability Wonder Guard, only damaging attacks that are super effective against the Pokemon with Wonder Guard. All other damaging attacks cannot hit the user or deal damage. Wonder Guard loses its effect if the user has no weaknesses.
Alright. No, I've been working on this plan. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. It's almost fated here that my Psycho, my dear Abra, is not your usual Abra, and in fact does have the Rock-type move, Secret Power.
Which is super effective against this
bugs.
Pokemon.
Yep. So I don't think I even have to move, because that has a range of 6, I think. Yeah.
I don't think you have to move.
So Abra teleported out of the way of the last, like, shadow punch it was doing, or whatever,
Exactly.
and is going to, once again, this time sort of try to draw a little bit more power. We'll see if my dice behave. But draw a little bit more power, float up with her innate telekinesis, raising rocks and pebbles and dust up around her like she's going Super Saiyan, and is going to hurl this barrage of stones at this tricky ninja cocoon thing.
Tricky ninja cocoon thing is such a phrase. I love it.
Alright. Come on, my Psycho. That is a 19.
Which is a crit for you because of brutal training.
Yep.
No! Okay, wait, this is perfect. 1 second. Abra, this entire Season 1 has been having such a hard time hitting these moves. If you don't mind me taking this moment, are you okay with this, Hevard?
Yes, please, paint us a picture.
Abra, your dear Psycho has been trying left, right, and center to focus this monumental energy, because it's not the fact that it's weak, it's just it has so much power and it has so little experience focusing it. And then as it's draining up this earth and it's shaking all these things, it's moving all this stuff around as it tries to aim it, its eyes beat over to the left at that lunchbox with that pudding cup and that half-eaten sandwich, and locks eyes with that metal spoon. And then it all clicks to it. It needs a focus. And that spoon zoops over to its hand. And that bright white flash begins to happen as your dear little Abra Psycho evolves into a Kadabra.
I'm gonna pause you there, because I got something for this.
Yes, it's beautiful.
I also made one. I also made one for Poplio, which I will play at the end.
But
we didn't get to see it last time.
So they grab the spoon and then launch off their attack. Critical hit. Roll your damage on this Pokemon that it cannot miss. It cannot miss. The evasion it has is not enough. It hits. Yeah. Roll your damage. Remember that you get to double the dice and double the modifier after the dice, but not your actual stat bonus. I am so glad Abra hit. I was so worried they were going to miss every shot and I wouldn't get to narrate that. I was going to feel so bad.
That is 57 points of special rock damage.
Oh boy, howdy. Oh no. What's that Simpsons phrase? I'm in danger?
I'm in danger.
I'm gonna let you know, it's HP. It's only allowed to have 1 HP. And then the other stuff happens. It has 43 HP. Even with its defenses, it's gone.
Alright.
You just launch this rock, and I think the Shedinja, like, even though it doesn't quite have visible pupils or eyes, it turns off after attacking Kimi, and it realizes it messed up, and just... And you see it, like, ricochet and bounce down the stairs. Because it was floating there for a second. So just...
Well, Psycho, fight quite the flare there. Well done, my girl.
It is now Eris's turn. You used up your turn knocking out the balloon because I ruled that as an interrupt, which I think is very fair for a girl with a slingshot. She sees a balloon. That is appropriate. Squiggles, though, has not. Squiggles has not gone yet. What would you like Squiggles to do?
Let's see. What can Squiggles do? I can go into the bubble and have not as accurate.
That is
time.
correct, yes.
Let's see. What do I have that would be fun to use? That could be fun. So acid is a cone 2.
That is correct. Be aware that you have allies next to the creature.
But it can move 4. So...
If you get up right next to Dell, the cone would hit Dell and then the Pokemon behind it. And it would not hit your allies.
Like...
Right in front of it.
2, 3. Like right here?
No, that would hit your allies. I mean, like, directly in front of Dell where you were.
Oh, like here.
Yes, the way cone works is it hits the first creature, and then everything between the 2 points behind for 2.
Okay. Cool.
So, it would hit it and Shedinja if you hit them.
If I hit them, yes.
Yes.
It is an AC of 2, which makes it a little easier. So technically an AC of 5 if you bake in the...
Yep.
Yeah. Please. 13
Please don't.
On the die.
No, why? I just want to leave. Can I go home? I just want to go home. Go ahead and roll that damage for me. You're gonna have to walk.
2d6 plus 8 plus 8. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 8 plus 8. So 11 plus 16
is 27.
Yeah. It also, acid lowers the target's special defense by 1 and combat stage on 18 plus.
You did not get the 18 plus though, correct?
Oh, yes. You're right. Okay.
So it's -1 special defense, but you did not get the other bonus, and that applies to both of them. Got you. Applying that now. Because that also applies to trainers. There we go. And
this is also a poison special move.
Yeah. So the defense drop happens after the initial damage, just so you know. But that has been done, and I'm handled on my end. Is there anything else you wanted Squiggles to do? They moved and they attacked, correct? Wait, isn't Squiggles asleep?
Oh, darn. Squiggles is asleep. Never mind. Rewind.
Wait a second.
None of that happened.
None of that happened. They're still in a nap. There's a lot going on here. Bubbles' turn happens now.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Do I roll for wake up? Sorry, is that something I can do?
1 second. Sleep, I believe you have to be slapped. 1 second.
To get slap. We know Bubbles is very good at that.
1 second. I'm trying to remember how sleep works.
Because it could be like after so many turns you roll away.
Sleeping trainers of Pokemon receive no bonuses from evasion, cannot take actions except for free and swift actions that would cure sleep, such as the Shed Skin ability. At the end of a sleeper's turn, they may take a DC 16 save check. You have inspired training on them, which gives them a bonus to save checks, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yes, at the end of their turn, they get to roll. So go ahead and give it a roll.
Okay. Since I was able to do nothing, and I'm now rolling. Okay.
Sorry. My bad.
19 on the die, so we're waiting for next time.
You and your luck. Oh my goodness. So now, it is now awake for the next turn. It is still Bubbles' turn now.
Yes.
Bubbles is let's see, I'm gonna say evens, Greninja, odds. Oh my god, my dice. We're just gonna do this.
Stop losing your dice.
Oh, homeboy. Okay. So Giga Impact can be used twice a day.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
You should announce what you're doing before you roll the die, though, just so you know.
Oh, I was just trying to decide if I was going to hit Greninja or
Okay, cool.
Dell. I was doing evens or odds.
Sorry, I apologize. You just have to tell me what you're using before you.
We are going to go ahead and do a Giga Impact on Dell. He wants to get out of here. I can get him out of there very quickly.
Oh, good God, no.
Okay. Let's see. So we're going to roll. And it's a -3. Is the smoke screen still up?
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
You still have Smite, which means even if you miss, you still do half damage.
Okie. So it's 10, which would be a 7 with the -3.
That will miss them because of an ability.
Okay, well, half damage. So
you still roll everything that you would normally roll, and you give me the half of that.
all right, so we're gonna do. Whoops. 1, 2, roll 5d. 15, 5, and oh, that's a lot of high numbers. Okay, so 41 is the total.
Rounded down because having puts it at 20.
But is that also having the 25, the plus 25?
Sorry, you did not yet add the 25. I apologize.
No,
so 41
I rolled
plus 25.
41.
41 plus 25.
41 plus,
that would be 66. Half would be 33.
33 damage.
Okie dokie. Oh boy.
Plus 1, so 34.
That was 21 plus 25, right? Sorry, is this?
So it's 41 plus 20, or 5d12 plus 25 plus 1.
My bad. Okay, I apologize. I thought that was the total. So that would be 66 plus 1 is 67. Still halved, puts it at 33.5, which gets rounded down to 33.
33, yeah.
Okay. They do take an injury.
So,
that is Bubbles' turn. Okie dokie. Next up is Hevard.
Okay. So. Where is that? Where did that go? Well. Do I want to do that? I have an idea, but it doesn't feel right to switch out Psycho just after she evolved. So I think we're gonna let that stay. Yeah. At least for this combat turn. Now, why don't I see what I think I Sorry. I had a plan, and then
No
it
worries.
fell apart a little bit.
That does seem to be happening a
Yep.
lot.
Okay. I think I see what happened. I see what happened here. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, that is not me. That is Psycho. So if it gets back around to that, I can move my plan over there. The Confuse Ray last time, that didn't go through. It got eaten. That's right.
I mean, yes.
Well, you know what? I can do that twice per scene.
Oh no, you're doing it again. Go ahead and give me your roll. What is the AC of that move?
That is AC 2.
Go already.
Yeah.
So effectively, it's AC 5 right now.
Okay. Let's see how that goes. That's a 3.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Just wasn't meant to be. Okay.
You
All
have
right.
been trying. Whose turn is it now? Did you want to move it all before I do anything?
Yeah, nobody's made their way up that tower yet. So,
Everybody's been fighting at the base of that tower.
yeah. I'm gonna start scooching a little over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just head up here.
Alrighty. That puts it at Kimi's turn.
So Bubbles and I have a very similar fighting style. I think Kimi's just gonna reach out and try to slap Dell.
I just love the idea of a surgeon slap.
Look, I mean, that's the first thing you do to make sure baby can cry, okay? Like, they teach you how to slap in med school. So I'm gonna use a struggle move, because I got next to nothing other than that.
You're not the attacker.
So we're gonna roll with it. So, no, that's Kimi reaches out and just absolutely whiffs it because I rolled a 2. My luck had to finally run out at some point.
I'm glad it did. Oh my god, you guys were... You almost took out my combat guy. This is why I was worried about you guys. You're very well equipped. Top of the round comes out, and it's to Dell. And I think Dell and you are face to face, if I remember correctly. Dell is going to recall their Greninja. They're going to look you in the eye and say, "I respect a strong woman, and you impress me." And then is going to run up the wall. They do have the ability Run Away, which means they do not proc attack of opportunity. The reason you got to attack earlier was because it was a bubble and not them. And they are going to literally run up the tower.
I was gonna say, when he says you impressed me, I think Kimi fully kind of just makes a grossed out face for it.
They said it in a very much a legit impressed way. Like, it wasn't meant to be creepy. Though, to be fair, it is through a voice muffler, so tone may be hard to tell. Did you want to do an intuition check on that, or are you gonna run with the "that was creepy" vibe?
I think she just doesn't want any of these people to like her in any sense. Just
okay. So yes, they are going to recall their Pokemon as their standard action, or as their action, and they are going to run up this tower. They have the ability Run Away, which means they do not provoke attacks of opportunity when shifting. They also have the ability Wall Runner, which lets them run up solid surfaces. So they're not wearing metal boots. This is just straight up them as they run up this metal tower. And they get almost entirely all the way to the top. So they've cleared the smoke hab, so you just see a ninja straight up running up the top of a wall, as well as you also see it, Eris. And then it gets to halfway up the top, and you see them look over to the thing that's currently spiked into the top of the building, or the tower, and you see them clearly give up, and they just and balloon out, and it's like, I'll be having my revenge. As they dip off, but they do not get the chance to recover the last bit of thing that they were trying to get.
Okay, so it does look like they left their doohickey behind.
Their doohickey behind. They could not get back to their doohickey in time. You guys were very much successful in that. Oh boy. Do you guys mind if we run just a smidge long here?
I'm good. If everyone else has the time.
It's the season finale. This went hard. I did not expect you to crit Giga Impact. That threw everything into the works. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, but I know how to do damage. With that, the smoke is going to eventually clear as Dell leaves. Side tangent, they did leave their... So it's kind of thing of like... You know how, like, when you go parachuting, you have your main chute and your backup chute? Their original chute is here broken on the ground. They had to use their backup chute. Because they activated Khan's chute to get them out. So you guys mark down that you have a damaged escape balloon. One second, I can actually open up the actual camera now because I've been looking at so many character sheets here. Sorry, one second. So you have a damaged escape balloon. If you can make it work and fix it, I'll give you the rest of the abilities to it, but essentially it is a evac option. You don't have much control of it, but it does get you in the air. Were you going to go up to the top of the tower, one of you, to try to grab that little spike? And was anybody going to go check in the room that he did a bunch of stuff in?
I can run up the tower with my metal boots.
You going to clonk up the metal boot tower?
Yeah.
Hev, were you going to go and the other thing? Or sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna go make an attempt at looking at the room, but we know I'm not gonna.
You don't need to be good at technology. Who wants to go first? Because I'm assuming, Hev, you're going with Kimi on this one, or are you doing something else?
Yeah, this is the question. Who do I need to chaperone least? I don't need to chaperone Kimi. I'm gonna stick with Eris.
You're gonna stick with Eris? In that case, I'm gonna start with Kimi because, or I'm gonna start with Eris, and then we're gonna leave off with Kimi because that is gonna leave us the best dun-dun moment in my imagination. Is that okay with everybody? All right. So starting off with Eris, I'm assuming you're just running up with your metal boots because you haven't gotten to use them, right?
Yes, very much like running like Naruto. Up, just straight up.
Armed behind you, trying to copy what Dell did earlier, kind of.
Yeah, basically. Except I have the metal boots, so I can actually run up the wall.
For the viewers at home that did not catch it, most of the team grunts have some form of specialized equipment, and Eris took care of somebody and ended up getting a hold of their metal boots, which lets them have effectively wall climb, but for metal surfaces. It doesn't take you very much long. This tower was only about like 20 to 25 feet tall, so it takes you maybe like 3-4 rounds. You get up top there. I'm assuming Hev just kind of uses the stairs.
Yeah, I'm just casually walking up the stairs.
With your now Kadabra floating there beside you, just marveling at their spoon, removing like the bits of crust that the previous worker didn't actually remove off of it. There's a little bit of SpaghettiO still attached. At the top of the tower, what you guys are going to find, for anybody here that's ever worked near electronics of any kind, you know that what there is essentially like a breaker box or control panel that a lot of systems will have. For the rappel towers, what they also have are radio frequency modulators. Basically checking in to make sure that they don't exceed certain parameters, because that would likely harm Pokemon, and that is not the goal. The goal is to keep them like unlikely to come around because it's uncomfortable. It's discomfort, not harm. What you see when you reach the top looks to be a massive metal spike. It looks to have little bits of circuitry in a large black box about the size of a matchbox onto the side of it. And it looks like it's essentially just a solid hijacking option of like... Do you guys remember the data jack from RoboCop? essentially they just, why plug in a thing? We're in a rush. Dab. And it looks like they were capturing and transmitting data. You guys have currently a transmit probe.
Okay.
This looks to be something that they would stab into some sort of electronic device to gain information off of it in a dirty option. So instead of a scalpel, this is a sledgehammer. It very much looks like Khan was in a rush and is like, okay, dab. This would leave evidence. This is not something they would like to do, but it's something they did do. So you have a data probe and you have a broken balloon pack. Kimi, you walk into the room and what you see is utter destruction. The metal thing that would like keep all the different servers safe looks to have been wrenched open, and you can clearly see what looks to be large rare earth magnets still on top of them. Like somebody destroyed the servers. This is, again, a process.
Yeah, she kind of stops and goes, I know that's bad. And is going to...
You guys put him in a... He could not do this slowly and gently. I kind of want to leave this as a cool little Cliff Notes version for the people that see us next season. So where I'm going to leave this scene that we're then going to re-up at the beginning of next season, hopefully, is while Kimi is going, yikes, I know what that means. We're going to look... The viewer screen panel is going to kind of scoot over to Kimi's hip, where her cell phone is in its ancient old plastic wrap. And on the withered old LCD screen, a glitchy face hops across and makes a snarky little smile and then blips out. And that is where we're going to leave Season 1 of Harmony Road, my friendly compatriots. If you would like to see Season 2, you do need to tell us down, but I think we have some good hellos, goodbyes, and promotions to do as well. I've been waiting to do that thing with the phone for ages. Before we do anything else, can I just say, oh my god, you guys keep almost killing my dudes! Hi, I crit on a Giga Impact? That dude's dead.
That was insane.
I'm gonna let you know, if you crit any harder... He was alive by 5. 5. If it wasn't for the fact that he was wearing body armor, he would have been gone.
Yeah, that probably would
You
be
are
problematic.
You are a menace.
It's so funny because I was wearing a t-shirt earlier and I feel like it would have been more appropriate, but I changed into jammies that has a little swan on it that looks so innocent. It just says Public Menace on it.
Yeah. Like, straight up, if I did not intercept that, he would have basically been gone, and I would have been doomed.
You're welcome.
No, I love it. It's great. It's great TV.
I mean, talk about menace with Eris and her baby. Paralysis, and poison, and...
So, I can't say
the status
more.
stack.
I'm currently at the point where I want to say things I can't say because it's stuff we have to discover next season. But all I can say is, they saw what you did and had to be like, hey, we need stuff. What we have is not enough. I cannot say more than that, though, until Season 2.
Yeah.
With that, then, first things first, before we do all the hellos and goodbyes, can we all just give it up to Jack from Starmetal Productions for making this fantastic show happen? This man has been fighting gremlins with a toothpick and, like, a battered chair. I swear to God.
The gremlins have been defeated.
They've been chased
Knock
away.
on wood.
The gremlins are never fully defeated. You can only chase them off. But I've had
with
a
that,
ton
though,
of fun producing this. I know we had our difficulties on camera, off camera, but this has been just such a joyous occasion to spend the time with you folks, and to really work out my production muscles. This is probably the most in-depth show, certainly that Starmetal has done, but probably one of my more ambitious production-wise that I've done at all. And I've had a lot of fun seeing these various different scenes play out. All the different things I can move around and turn on and off. It's been a lot of fun.
you get to make Pokemon evolution panels. It's fun.
Yep.
I can say on the GM front, this is the most I've ever been tested in a good way. Like, this is some, like, okay, be prepared, like, machinations everywhere.
Oh,
all I can say is I'm so glad I had Dell there to watch them. And we're going to learn why Dell was doing that next season, hopefully. But in case it just as a post-knowledge thing, Kimi, that was not a mean statement. That was more like a, hell yeah, I'm impressed, but I gotta go.
Oh no, that's she does not want these people to respect her, and she doesn't want them to know that she's as powerful as she is.
Yeah, the intent
You
behind
did
one
show-
person's phrase, the sincerity behind it, does not necessarily mean it is not received as creepy.
Oh no, totally correct. But the problem is now they know you have Giga Impact because they didn't know that before.
I'll just have to get something better.
Are you? There is no. Are you kidding? Hi, I would like a Turnibeam, please, GM. Can I have a Turnibeam?
Kimmy is exactly the type that would befriend a legendary. We've already seen it happen.
If Kimi can befriend a Eternatus, the campaign is over. That's all I'm gonna say. Eternatus is not here. But on that note, I don't want us to go too long because I know that we're also past the thing. But on that note, I want to first start off with Jack handling things. I just had to make sure we given you an applause because, dear God, the fact that you made this show work at all is impressive as heck.
Thank you so much.
So I know that we're going to be hopefully coming in for season 2. That will be, keep an eye out for announcements on that front. I know that is going to be Jack's purview, but we will be having discussions on it. I'm hoping that we can get some of the cast back. But while we're doing that, Jack, I'm assuming we're just kind of doing the usual goodbyes and stuff? Or is there anything else that you want to do?
Yeah, so I think we're going to do some sort of retrospective after show. I know we have plans to talk ourselves at some point. So all I will say on camera is that we're going to have a discussion, and I think we all had a lot of fun, but it's always good to do, proper aftercare after a series. So we're going to have a talk and, see what we can put together. But definitely stay tuned. Check us out on Blue Sky. I'll do the whole spiel later. But do stay tuned for more information on Season 2 and anything else we may put out related to this in the interim.
Because I think we were hoping to do like a whole post-show fireside chat kind of thing for all the revelations when we get to there. So until then, make sure you guys keep an eye on my Blue Sky, Starmetal's Blue Sky, my YouTube, their YouTube. All these fine people that played with us is link trees. I was sitting there going like, link trees, right? But I think we're doing the goodbye part now. I'm also... me, I'm running off the high of, oh my god, they almost killed my main dude. I had to bring in somebody I didn't think I was going to have to bring in. They were supposed to show up at the end and give you guys like a little wave as they like jettisoned off. That was supposed to be a wink for next season, but we have a whole preview now.
Yeah. All right.
You guys have secrets.
One last time, at least for this season. Maybe. We'll see what we get up to. Let's reverse that order there. Eris, why don't you take us away?
You can find me at linktree/honeybeecanread or honeybeegirl122, various places. I'm also part of another Pokemon TTRPG on Spotify or anywhere you listen to podcasts, Dunsparce and Drampa. And our current season or series is Harmony. A lot of harmony happening in my life.
A lot of harmony happening. I think that makes it Kimi's turn.
I am Shiv, Dr. Bubbles PhD, just about anywhere, Linktree/Dr. Bubbles PhD. I will be streaming this Friday, part 2 of my Shadowlight and Persona game over on Sword and Key here on Twitch. Come watch me be a medical examiner, because apparently I can't say with doctors. And it'll be with Sword and Key's Project Hopeness, that they do for the month of December for Project Hope, which is a charity stream for a charity that does provide medical care into underserved communities, which of course is me as a chronically ill person, very close to my heart. So come see me be Dr. Eva Fury. She's a medical examiner in New York. I forget about it. So I would love to see y'all over there and raise some money for a good cause.
If you guys need any more GMs, let me know. I've been dying to play the Braves Guide to the Apocalypse.
There you go.
I think I'll go next. That way Hev gets to do his final goodbyes. Hi there, guys. I am Rayne Grimm. Thank you so much for tolerating me on my whole geeking out thing for Pokemon. You can find me on YouTube over at Fennec Fables, FENNECFABLES. I talk about TTRPGs. I have a couple of different how to play videos, particularly one based entirely on PTU, but some others as well. I do system editing. I recently helped to edit the coming out soon system Hellborn, and I do video game streams and fun stuff as well. If you enjoy prompts and questions for thinking about upcoming systems and games you have, follow me on Blue Sky, where I post daily for those fun little noodly ideas. It's something I enjoy doing, and I think it helps people out. Today's question was about if you've ever used gravity in games. But on that note, I'm going to stop rambling and poke it over to Jack. I'm making sure I point the right direction this time. There we go.
All right. Yes. What is there to say at a series finale? I too am coming down from the excitement of tonight. So let me just see if I can order myself. Actually, one thing I did want to one, selfishly show off, and two, make sure that I give a proper gift to Siobhan here with her own evolution little mini video. I plan on making one of these for all of our evolutions whenever they may happen in the seasons to come. So let me see if I can get that. It should be relatively easy to set up. I just need to go down over here, switch to Kimi. And let's see Poplio evolve. Dun 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 dun.
There you go.
I had a lot of fun. I like that flash and sparkle at the end.
So pretty.
Oh, so
God.
pretty. It's even like a wave in the background.
You don't even know this about me, because I've actually been very good about my glitter wearing on camera, because it doesn't register well, but like I literally have glitter on at every given moment that I can, so thank you so much. I feel very seen.
There you go. I had a lot of fun putting those together. And plan to do even more. And I actually have integrated those and an updated egg hatching for Valence the Rotom that was featured on the VOD for episode 4, whatever the last one was. This was episode 5, I think. Yeah. So
the last episode was episode 5. Yeah.
The last one was okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good segue. If you have not already, or you would like to catch up or rewatch any of Harmony Road or our previous seasons of TTRPG miniseries, you can head over to youtube.com/Starmetal Productions. We have all of that there. We have the trailers for the different shows that we've run. We've run them here on stream during the intermissions. We have done Undead Cowboys versus Werewolves, which is exactly what it says on the tin, and it was a wild West Rootin' Tootin' fun time. So if that sounds interesting, go check that out. We also have At Its Core, our Substratum Protocol miniseries. That one is actually still going, and will be we will have the series finale, the season finale of that this Thursday. And that is at 7 p.m. EST. Had a lot of fun. Scientists delving into the center of the Earth where there is some sort of portal of some kind. And things...
Find mole people? Did you find mole people?
No, but we did find a conscious crystalline entity. We have found a gigantic planetary scale battery or something like that seems to have something to do with the maintenance of the planet's magnetosphere. And we've met a whole bunch of ancient aliens that seem to have created the planet and are here to maintain it. Yes, the show has gone wild. It is a wild game. It's one of those games where the GM really doesn't know much more than any of the players. I'm really not much of a GM, I'm really just an arbitrator of their shenanigans, and the game really does get wild. So if any of that sounds interesting, you can join us here on Twitch on Thursdays at 7 p.m. EST, and you can also find those VODs over on our YouTube. But on top of any of that, whether it is here on Twitch, over on YouTube, or over on our Blue Sky, drop in comments, letting us know you enjoy the show, asking questions. I love answering questions, whether it's theory crafting, or just talks about the channel, whatever may be going on. So leave some questions, let us know, because the more hype we get from this, the better, the more likely and better production quality we may have around for Season 2. But be sure to press all the likes and subscribes and thumbs and stars and whatever the various metrics are. Let our AI overlords, which used to be a funny, cheeky little quip I just threw out there, and now it's starting to leave a funky taste in my mouth. But let our AI overlords know that you like our shows, you like seeing our faces, hearing our voices, and hopefully it will throw them into the algorithm a little bit more. I think that is all the rambling I have to do. I think so.
If you like theory crafting, don't forget that my YouTube Discord also has its own theory crafting channel page, where we do share images and slips for people that want closer looks at things. If you want to see any of the tokens and stuff, the maps, any of that, that is on my YouTube, that is on my Discord channel. It is attached to my YouTube channel. If you want to get in there and see all the close-ups, that's where you can find it.
That's also a good shout-out, Rayne. If you have the information on you, can you give a shout-out for the maps we've used?
That is correct. So, 1 second. I know I sent you the thing for the background map. 1 second. But I do have the... if you can find that one, I will get the thing. So, Raul Volpato is the one that did the beautiful full map of the continent of Duola. They are on Blue Sky, and I can make sure I get their proper thing right there. Blue Sky. I had it written down and I forgot that we were going to need it today. That is on me. Yeah. But Raul Volpato. Their name is RAUL -VOLP on Blue Sky. Raul Volpato. They are a amazing pixel art map maker, and they also do things like little tokens and such. If you would like to check them out, please tell them I sent you. They deserve the attention. For the other stuff that we have been using, I could have swore I sent that to you on...
yeah, I have it. I got it.
Thank you, sorry.
So we have seen the Under the Giant Tree map by that's SIKPH-M.
Silk film?
Sure, yes. Apologies for butchering the name. Let's see, what have we also seen? I think we did see the General Battle Arena. I'm not sure if we saw that map or not.
That one was only that was only in section 0.5,
gotcha.
Unfortunately.
But we used it, and it's a fun map, so we'll give them a nice shout-out as well. That is Miscellanea Maps. And the radio tower that you saw today in our finale is by TC Modern. These are all maps that are free to use. You can go check them out. The description section of the VODs will have full attribution list with all of the URLs to things, so you can go check them out if you would like to use them in any of your fun things. Continuing on with that, just to have it said one last time, we have been playing Pokemon Tabletop United. It's a very fun game. It really does a great job of taking the video games and putting it into the TTRPG. And they've done a lot of work on it, and they've also created the fantastic character sheet that we have used. A lot of information, a lot of automation, really helpful. So go check out PTU, Pokemon Tabletop United, if you would like to play more of the game, and specifically Rayne's YouTube channel if you would like to learn how to play the game, because that's how I learned to play the game, because he's made some fantastic tutorial videos. Anyway, we are past our time. We got some sleepy cast members here. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you one last time, audience, for hanging out with us. Thank you, continually. I'll probably keep saying it. Rayne, Siobhan, Melissa, thank you so much. I've had so much fun with this show, and you three have been a blast, and have really made this, just such an evocative, playful, nostalgic, theater of the mind rich episode, season, in fact. Alright, that's enough self-hype that I can give to everyone here. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Time Zone, and hopefully we'll see you Thursday for At Its Core finale, and hopefully even more Season 2 when we get around to it. Thanks for watching, folks. Good night.
Bye, guys.